Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Guess who's sick? Oh, no. I got COVID. Yeah. I got COVID from Evo. Oh, no. I'm so cozy, though. I'm very comfy with this. Damn, bro. I dapped you up, and I feel fine. COVID's not in the hands. What do you mean, wump wump? Guys, can you be nice to me, please? I'll cancel. I'll cancel tonight. I'll log off right now. Should have eaten more QPCs. Bro, I've been saying that. The QPCs with all their vitamin D. You look cozy. I'm feeling very good. I'm feeling great. Very comfy cozy right now. Happy Cringe Confessional Day. Thank you, Command Grabs. Thank you, Sinu Knight. Thank you. Hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, a little bit of a cozy confessional tonight. Might speed run it. Might run through it pretty quick, but... Is that the new Coney merch? What, the Oodie? No, this is from Australia. It's called a Oodie. They sent me one, which is very nice of them. It's very comfy. It's like a Snuggie, but it's more comfy cozy. I'm very cozy. Tonight's going to be low energy. I hope you can deal with that. Thank you, Super Mario Fan 0987. Those are everywhere in Australia. Is that true? I knew they were from there, but I didn't know that they were like all over the place. They're like a national export. I still get emails from them from your sponsorship. Yeah, they send a lot of stuff. They sent me this, and it's very comfy. I like it a lot. Thanks, Eufra. Yeah, we're going to do Cringe Confessional tonight. Yes?
Coney or McDonald's saw at work I had a QPC for lunch and didn't even realize I was marketed to tell after I took a couple bites. What a QPC moment.
Yeah, got your ass. You should have taken a picture and called it a QPC moment. Uh-oh, QPC moment. Hashtag QPC. Thanks, Bobby. Could this cheer you up? Let's see. Let's find out together. Thanks, Beat. Thank you, Major Key. I figured I would get sick from Evo, but I didn't know it would be this bad. Dude, I slept all day today. Like, legitimately, I slept all day. It was crazy. Sorry, I was playing the NES game in my Discord call last night. Yeah, I slept all day today. Until like 6 p.m. Phew. Probably gonna finish tonight and then pass back out.
Fuck you! Boom!
That's pretty good. I like that.
That dog ate all the bananas.
No, not
Thank
all
God
of the
I have my
bananas.
mangoes. Waco H God HES eating those two link.
Dogs don't even like fruit. Why is he eating all of them? Dog tries mango for the first time.
Pretty chewy. Oh. I was not expecting that. Oh, you like mango.
That's
They're
you.
pretty good, huh? Look at those foamies.
Oh, that's delicious. That dog loves that mouthfeel. Delish.
Here you go.
Dude, why do dogs like fruit so much? I thought they only liked meat. It's sweet. I didn't know until very recently that dogs could taste sweet stuff. Good for them. Dogs like a lot of foods. Name one. Thanks, Albior. Thanks for the tier 1. 111 months? Oh! Good Lord, man. That's almost a decade. Thank you. Good heavens. Onions? Dogs like onions? Do onions not kill them? I thought onions would be like with raisins and other like fruits or vegetables or whatever. They can't have onions. Oh. See? I thought that might kill them. Yeah, don't give them onions. I should just read anything that people say in chat. I'll probably get in trouble for that. Yeah. Oops. Zucchini, pumpkins, apples, bananas, mangoes, strawberries, blue. So they're just pigs. They'll eat anything. They just eat anything you put in front of them, like a goat. Okay. Hey everybody, it's Cringe Confessional night. We're going to be hearing some stories from Twitch chat. I got COVID at Evo. So, a bad COVID too. Dude, every COVID test I've ever taken has shown up negative, even though I know that I've had it before. But every time I take a test, it shows up negative. This one was legitimately like solid straight line. It was the thickest line I've ever seen. It was just straight up red, bold font. It was Omega COVID. Dude, whatever I got is gonna fuck me up. It's bad. COVID plus, yeah. Well, I looked it up, and apparently there's like a flirt strain. There's a strain called flirt right now. So I don't know which of y'all gave it to me standing in the lines, but I'm mad at you, whoever did it. Yeah. Apparently a lot of people got sick. Maximilian Dude said he got sick. I mean, a lot of it's just Evo. That's how it is, so. Happened to a friend a couple weeks ago. Darkest line I've ever seen, and showed up on the test in like 30 seconds. Yeah, it appeared immediately. Like, boom. Yeah, you're very sick. And I knew that I was sick yesterday and Tuesday, but I didn't know how bad it was. And then I just slept all day today. I was out, so. Vegas is just like that. Super easy to get sick every time you visit. Yeah, I should probably mask up. And I know masking up like helps the other person more than it helps you. I should probably take more precautions, I think. Most likely. Yeah. Most likely I should probably care a little bit more about it. Alright, let's bandle. Tonight might be a shorter stream. Get in, cringe a little bit, get out. Shall we? $2005? Three electric guitars? $2005? This sounds like 1998 or something. Da-na-na-na. It sounds like, what's that one song from the 90s? Da-na-na. Where Is My Mind? Is that from the 90s? Yeah, the 2005 is... I'm getting Weezer feelings. Wait. Dude. Fuck is that? Oh! No. No, right? Oh my god. Okay. I heard it on that switch, like when it did the downturn. I was like, wait, is that Young Carrie? Yeah, okay. Got that little twang. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Bitches be crazy. Am I right, fellas? Why is it on Very Hard? This was a very famous song. This is still like the anti-cheaters anthem. Other than Oop. The Blue, what's her name? Blue Danube. What was her name? There goes the time we spent away. Oop. Yeah, I'm shocked it's only 185 million views. That's crazy. We need this song ready for the next Shitty Genie. Shut up. What's this? Dude, what happened here? Splatoons are racist? Come to our attention that certain members of Team Jackpot, the team that recently won the Splatoon 3 World Championship, acted in a manner that is not in line with our community guidelines. Huh. The team was very racist, apparently. Oh. I'm not going to read the rest of that. I don't want to read what Shadow has to say. So. Yeah, I'm not going to read the Shadow messages. I'm not going to go any further. Wait, Nintendo Versus follows me? They only follow 40 people. That's a prestigious follow. Damn. Okay. Famous. I worked with them before. We did some stuff before, so. Imagine a world where Nintendo has to make public statements about Smashers. I feel like genuinely that's a big reason they don't want to dip their toes in. Shit gets even weirder over here. Like, it's just constant. I mean, I don't know what the Splatoon thing was like, but yeah, it's bad. Weird world, man. Bro looks mad comfy. I am very comfy. Yeah, if you're just joining us, I got COVID at Evo, so I'm feeling real cozy. I'm staying warm, getting all cute, and we're gonna do a little bit of cringing today. So I'd say the Splatoon comms was worse than Smashboards. I didn't see what they said, so I don't know. So, can you get Shadow off the screen? Yeah, sorry. Let's get him out of there. Dude, before we go, this is something I wanted to talk about for Evo, but I didn't at the time. Oh no, he's coming back. Sorry. Where is it? Dude, this trailer is extremely good. They really, I don't know, something about it just nails the feeling and a vibe that these games should have. It gets you invested. I don't know. I didn't like it. I feel bad. It's very fucking good, man. Like,
have you ever heard of the Polakai?
The voice acting is great. The art direction is phenomenal. The concept of like a joyful little puppy whale is so cute.
Legend.
I think that's great. Because they got like edgy like smoke lords too or whatever.
The goddess Marinus fled to escape the fighting.
It's so good, man.
She cried.
It's so
shedding
cool.
All her burdens,
seriously.
Her anger.
What a cool fucking
her
game.
Sorrow. And even her joy.
Oh my god, dude! Imagine if Rivals had any kind of background and if people were in the arena when he popped out. Oh, he's so precious. I hate Orcane because he's too weird. He's like Maple to me in that I don't play Rivals, so I don't know what the fuck he's doing. But I think he is precious and I love his design.
Nay, that tear of joy. Legend says it went
what
astray.
A cool fucking game.
And I hear it's wandered all
Do you like
the way
anyone?
to
I like
Merchant
Claire.
Port.
I would like Claire more if she was a monkey, though. I always think she's a monkey when I see her, but she's a panther. She kind of looks like a monkey, right? Like with the tail. It looks like a chimp, like a prehensile tail or whatever. She has hands. God, this game is so good. Oh, wait. Isn't it this weekend? The beta? Oh, shit. I might play it on the side stream. I didn't like the last beta as much because it felt a little bit slippery-y. It felt less grounded to me, but that's just a personal... That's just me. God, he's so cute. What a cool character design, man. He's like a water dog. I love him. Oh, he is the Ivysaur up here. That shit is Ivysaur. Ugh. Coney, it's the same game. No, it's hard to explain. Like, the last beta, I think they changed things in the new beta to make it a little bit more, like, make the movement a little bit more responsive or, like, slidey or whatever. It did feel a little different. I think most people like it more. I liked it a little less, but I have very particular tastes. So, felt more slidey. I didn't like Smash 4 for that reason, because it felt very like smooth and slidey and whatever. I would just like slide off ledges and platforms more than I used to. I like it when games have weight to them, but that's just me. I just know what I like, bro. Oh, he's so cute. Alright, this guy is not DIing or dodging. How long was that string? Dan definitely was like, alright, I want you to roll from ledge and then put down the controller. Just don't do anything. Okay, tech away. I want you to tech away once. He's just standing still. Ouch, Arcane! You are surely the strongest in all of Rivals. You are the strongest rival of all. God, he's cool. I love that. Coney, you look like a cloud today. Thank you. And you guys said that yesterday, too. Coney, now this one. Oh, is this the link clicking portion of the stream? Ah! Skippity. Riz well. Very cool. That's me, by the way. That's me. That was my outfit for Eva. Oh, he has a back of the vest. A merry get to you as well. Very dandy indeed. Yeah, it's weird that we gotta call people not Zoomers anymore. They were Zoomers, but now what do we call them? Thanks, yours. Like, what are the alpha guys? Like, generation alphas? I don't like that. It's not the same. I'm not calling them alphas. I'm not doing that. Side stream this? No. Stop sending me Roblox games. I'm not doing that. Damn, it does look pretty good, though. That does look like a good game. I want to voice somebody in Rivals, but they have actual good voice talent. Oh, I have seen this, yeah. They have actually talented people. So, I don't think I'm allowed to get in there, but... Announcer pack? No. I don't think so. Hey, listen, Dan, if you're watching this, my lines are open. I'm happy to get in there. I want a character. I don't want an announcer pack. But I think they have actual good voice actors who like know what they're doing. So, Coney, what animal would you voice? A human. I would have the first human in Rivals. It's just a guy, Greg. Greg is just like a middle-aged man in business casual who just like was walking home from work. What the hell is this? What are all these animals doing here? How does he fight? Normally, punches and kicks. You know, maybe he has a backpack like he's a commuter. He like walks around a city. He has like a laptop bag or something. You know. What element would Greg represent? Well, technology. Electricity, because he would use his laptop and shit. So, yeah. I would like to be the first human in Rivals of Aether. Dan, if you're watching, I got ideas. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could do it. Coney, watch this. I'm banned, so I think I'm blocked. I'm not clicking on a link that says dirty, hairy pussy. I'm not going to click on that. You guys are getting way too reckless with the links. Dude, I'm actually just blocked by everybody now. Oh! Hey, spoilers, but we have a big event going on next week. Remember that thing that I said I wanted Sonic people for? It should be on August 1st. I can't tell you what it is. But it's a big event. You'll see. Next week at 4 p.m. Eastern. So, how many people did you get? 4 Sonic people, 4 Mario people. You'll see why. I'm very excited. Are you glad you filtered for the normal Sonic people? I got Chow Mix, whose video I reacted to and I didn't really agree with, but he was really cool. He was a cool guy. He was cool with me doing it. He seemed like a nice dude, so it'll be fun. He's going to fist fight them in the Supernova parking lot. Yep, I'm starting a fight club. That's what it is. It'd be funny if you played every 3D Sonic consecutively. How many are there? Could I do that? I think there's too many and they take too long. You cannot do that. No, I don't think so. Okay. Let's do a cheeky bit of cringing, shall we? Oh. 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 I'm sore everywhere, man. Thanks, Cringy. Say bye, chat. Super COVID. Okay. I don't even know which ones I approved at this point. I'm going to skip that first one. That first one was crazy. I'm not listening to that on the stream. I hope you understand. That first one is crazy. That wasn't me. I can't blame you. Yeah, that one's nuts. I think I might get in trouble for listening to that first one. I'm not doing that. Okay. I've had so many people like, when is my submission coming up? I'm like, dude, I don't know when you submitted or what you said. It's anonymous. When is mine happening? I don't know. Is it still a year behind? Looks like at the end of tonight, we are in December of last year. So, keep submitting. If yours didn't get read, submit it again. Why not? You should. Okay. Chroma key. Engage. Zoom out. Enhance. Dehance. Is it that, and then like this? Good. Okay. You guys, remind me that I got a donut. Okay, I have to eat. Otherwise, I need to eat something. So, it's bulk time. Eat it now. I'm not hungry. Just remind me later. Okay. Small ass donut. This is Dunkin'. It's not big. I don't like Dunkin', but it was where Mal stopped today, okay? Are you going to share? No. There's not enough to share. It's so tiny. It's a small little donut. Okay. That's a normal sized donut. Wrong. No, wrong. All right, where's my theme song? Then I'm not going to share either. You can have the banana. The donut is worth 4 bananas. It's a bad trade for me. Wait, do I have the right song here? Aha. Okay. All right. Let me go to the bathroom. Then we get started. I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay. Why does he not look like a cloud anymore? I do. I still look like a cloud. Oh, hold on, but it's starting to phase in and out. I gotta change it. 1 second. There. Now it's just a little sparkly. Okay. Okay. Put on the costume. Oh, yeah. Do I have to? Do I have to? Do I have to? I don't know where they are. Okay. Hold on. They're somewhere on my desk. Hold on. Hold on. It's a pair of glasses, not a helmet. Yeah, but I don't know where they are. Because when I was prepping for Evo, I put all the stuff all over the desk, and I don't know where they are now. I don't know where everything went. Hold on. Do I hear dishes? Yeah, I had lunch today. Jackass. Okay. I think, you know what? I think the glasses are dead, fellas. Sorry, I don't... You know what? Next time. Don't worry, next time, you'll see them. It's okay. We gave up on this stupid costume bit, like, episode 4. It's fine. You don't need them. How about really cool sunglasses? How about those? Is that cool? Is that cool? Wicked? Cool. How about that? Huh? Okay. Cozy Confessional. Yeah. You sat on your donut. No, I didn't. It's right here. Okay. Let's do it. Shall we? Okay. Stop stalling. I'm trying. What's that above you? What? What is everybody? Oh, what is that? Oh, that's the... You remember the thing from Who Asked? That's still there. Just in case I want to do another Who Asked. That rope is still there. It's been there. Hold on. Well, no. It kept it up there for when we do it again. Can you still see it? No. Okay. It's still up there. It's been a while since we've done Who Asked, so it's been a long time. The rope of indescribable torment. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Okay, here we go. Time to cringe. That's kind of loud. Okay. Fellas, welcome back to Cringe Confessional, the cringiest show on the internet. I went to Evo and I got really sick. I have COVID, so go check yourself if you watch some of my past videos. I set up a forum at cringe.coney.gg, where people could anonymously send me their cringiest, most embarrassing stories. And now I've compiled a bunch of them. They're fully anonymous, and we're going to listen to some right now. And maybe it'll make me feel better, listening to the worst moments in these people's lives. Shall we? I shouldn't have eaten that. I don't want that. It didn't hit me. I want to spit it out. Ugh. Hey, look what glasses I found. Oh, wait. Well, I found these, but these are the actual glasses. I need the ones with the holes in them. I have the welder ones. What a cringy opening. Yep, that's the show. Okay. Let's get into it.
This will be my first and last cringe confessional because it's the worst story I have and it's a doozy.
Okay.
It was just a normal day like any other.
Oh, wait, I forgot. I gotta do my favorite thing. Somehow, like, freeing this from the stand feels so good. I love doing that. I love taking it off the stand. I'm not still muted. All right, let's go, shall we?
It was just a normal day like any other, and I decided to have breakfast with my favorite cereal at the time, Honey Bunches of Oats.
Bad
I
pick.
just started eating healthy cereal after eating sweet stuff for so long, and I was pretty proud of myself.
Okay.
I opened the box I'd been eating out of for the past couple of weeks, and I noticed that there were bigger oat bunches than normal. They were around the size of gumballs.
Did you not investigate? That's not a bunch of oat. That's like that's a stone. That's disgusting. Oh my god, dude. A gumball-sized oat? Rat poop? That's not how big rat poop is. It's probably a curled up bug. I think it's a roly-poly. Poop story? No. A gumball? Like that big? I might throw up if it's bugs. It's bugs. Lock it in.
I opened the box I just thought it was a manufacturer error in my favor, and ate the cereal like normal and went on with my day.
Oh boy, extra oats!
The next day is when the magic happened.
Magic.
I was eating the same cereal again and I just happened to look down in my bowl and saw black dots squirming around
What
in it.
were
They
they?
were beetles.
Oh!
I realized
my
I've been
God.
eating beetles and beetle eggs for weeks, and I've been none the wiser.
I don't believe you.
I still gag to this
No.
day whenever
No.
I eat any kind of healthy cereal with crunchy bits in it.
No, stop. Dude is Beetlejuice. There's no world where you ate beetles and didn't notice it. That's stupid. That's a dumb story and it's not real. He must have gotten so strong. There's a lot of protein. Yeah. They throw a lot of stuff, right? Is that what they do with their big, like, pincer things? Probably very strong. These large beetles taste like honey bunches of oats. Ooh, what a delicious honey crunch. That's disgusting. I don't believe you. This is a fake story and you lied for it. And it's anonymous, so you don't even get anything out of it. How do you not notice that the oat is black and wriggling? That's why I don't eat healthy cereals. Yeah, I know what I'm getting with Lucky Charms. And maybe marshmallows and sugar, but at least it's not bugs. This oat really doesn't want to go down. Would a beetle be able... Never mind. I was going to say, would a beetle be able to, like, fight his way out? But no. Right. Like, he would grab your insides, but he would get burned up in the stomach acid. My beetle would. He's strong. Oh, do you have a pet? I asked that question. If you ate one blue Pikmin, would it kill you eventually? It would take a while. Maybe like 30, 40 years. But he wouldn't drown in water. So he would just stick to your throat and then just... Is it a flower or a leaf? He would turn into a flower while being in there, right? He'd be in there for a long time. You would shit it out like you do corn. One, that's gross. Two, you think they come out undigested? What if you pooped and when you were done with the deed, you just heard like the drowning sound like... I would have to get the whistle. I'll save you. It's gross. Okay.
To preface this story, I am a trans woman.
Okay.
I pass as a girl, but unfortunately, I wasn't gifted with the big boba gene, so I wear breast forms to compensate.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I was at the skate park with a few of my skater friends, and we were hanging out and doing some cool tricks.
Love cool tricks.
I messed up a trick and smashed myself into the ground.
Uh-huh.
Somehow, due to the impact, one of my breast forms fell out and a random skater saw that happen. He then very loudly said this chick's tit fell off. I felt so embarrassed and left the park with my friends. Have since moved cities and go to another skate park where no one knows that story.
Well, maybe that guy was also a trans woman. He's going to add it to his collection, right? You just keep collecting them like a Mega Man, you know? That's not that bad, yeah. You just got to combine them all together, right? My tit! Okay. Honest reaction to joining stream for the first time. Okay, King Become. I don't think you have any ground to stand on. Don't come in here with that judgmental stare. This is your first message in the channel. You're not putting up a great first impression, King Become. Poop on the loose. Does it bounce around like a football? Is that the most embarrassing thing to have to chase? Like Flubber in the movie, right? Like a ping pong ball just bouncing around the skate park. Oh. That one's not that bad. Imagine finding a lost boob. I would think it was loot. Someone was defeated here.
I'm a gay man and didn't come out until I was about 26.
Damn!
When I was 27, I started dating a guy that I had developed very strong feelings for very quickly.
Okay.
It was important to him that we take things slow, which I
Cinderella lost
respected.
it.
For context, gay dating culture is very much based on hooking up.
Cinderella lost it. Just a Prince Charming. Please, take off your shirt and bra. I'm trying to find my true love. I need to see them. No, you don't understand. It's a very noble endeavor. I need to see them. It's part of... I'm trying to find my queen. Robot chicken skit. Yeah, this is very like sketch comedy. That's pretty good. The right tip for the right woman. It's you. Yeah, sorry.
It was important to him that we take things slow, which
Sure.
I respected.
Uh-huh.
For context, gay dating culture is very much based on hooking up
Yeah.
first and getting to know each other later.
This also says, if at all, in parentheses. As I've gotten to know gay friends better, apparently this is like a normal thing. Like hooking up comes first, and then it's like a little bit more, getting to know each other or whatever, which is like, and I don't want to like make sweeping generalizations or anything, right? But it blew my mind. So it's like the Evo Strive orgy. Apparently that shit happens pretty regularly, even in Smash. Gay orgies, I've heard about them from friends. I'm like, there's a whole subculture, right, bubbling beneath the surface. I don't know anything about it. I need to get into Strive. I don't think you do. I don't think you should. It's crazy to me, as a longtime Smash guy for like 15 years, I had no idea any of this shit was going on. I have no idea. It's ridiculous. Nuts. It borders on calling gay people hypersexual, but let's real. Even my long-term monogamous relationship with my childhood best friend meant being a little gay first. Yeah, I'm not trying to like be reductive when I say apparently it's about that first, hooking up or whatever. So, yeah.
For context, he just felt differently than most gay men about that sort of thing.
Okay.
He really valued having an emotional connection and was a bit of a germaphobe.
Sure.
I liked him a lot, so I accepted this.
Right.
After a couple of months of dating exclusively, he finally stayed at my place for the first time.
Aww.
We still had not had intercourse and did not that night, but it was a huge step forward for us, and so I was excited to be progressing the relationship to be more physically intimate,
Okay.
which
big
was
night.
important to me. I was absolutely thrilled. I woke up early, before he did. I noticed he had something on his face while he was sleeping. It was blood. But it wasn't his blood.
What?
It was mine. I have always gotten random bloody noses since I was a kid.
Okay.
For some reason it started bleeding while we were asleep that night, but I hadn't woken up.
Oh!
It was smeared on his face and arms.
That's his blood. Say it's his. Say it's his. It's not yours. Be like, oh yeah, you got a really bad nosebleed and you kept wiping it. My ass would be lying. I would not tell him the truth about this. That's yours.
I woke him up, explained what had happened,
No.
apologized
Rookie mistake.
profusely,
You did that.
and told him I completely understood if he never wanted to see me again and tried not to cry. He was understandably very confused and pretty grossed out.
Sure.
That was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
We're engaged now.
Aww.
Coney, if you've never been to a gay wedding, you're invited to ours.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, that's so sweet of you. Congratulations. May you have many shared bloody noses in your future. Bless up. I've never been to a gay wedding, which is weird. You think that I would have by now, because like I have a lot of gay friends. I did theater and other stuff, but no, I've only been to straight weddings. Many blessings and fortunes upon you, Shatter. Yeah. Coney should go dressed as a cool snowman. Hey, guys! My cool snowman bit. Is that Coney, the cool snowman? With a leather jacket. Hey, everybody, look at me! They love that. Good for you guys. Congratulations. Bless up.
When I was 10, I thought rain clouds had godly powers.
Okay.
I remember laying in
would too, I
bed
think.
and tried talking to the rain
I wouldn't do
clouds,
that. That's weird.
asking them to fulfill my wish of making a machine,
A machine?
which could transform any animal into a Pokemon.
You're a dumb kid. What the why would rain clouds be able to do that? Even if they were magical. That's stupid. Any animal? I want to turn my dog into a Vulpix. It changes like 2 things. Just cut your dog's tail into like 5 pieces.
I remember, I don't know why I like Pokemon this much, or whether my parents ever heard me, but
Okay.
do not worry, it gets worse.
Uh-huh.
During lunch break we always went outside. For a few weeks, instead of socializing, I decided to go to a small alley where the bikes were, and stand there for 15
Please,
minutes,
rain cloud,
hands
please
together
create
praying to
me.
the rain clouds,
Please make me a Raichu.
thinking
I want a
about how
Raichu.
cool it
Please
would be
make
if
me a
Pokemon
Raichu.
were real.
Please send a Raichu.
The teacher and other kids could see me
Please.
as well in the distance. I never got my Pokemon machine.
That's the end of the story. Yeah, I know. I don't think that ever... I believe you. You didn't need to throw in that last bit. That's not that cringy. A lot of kids are into weird, dumb stuff when they're that young. It's fine. I wouldn't want Pokemon to be real. They'd be very dangerous. They would definitely be co-opted by the government and the army. They would kill a lot of people, I think. Unless you could have just domesticated Pokemon only. I would like a Cubone, I think. Just walking around bashing stuff with his bone. They're peaceful creatures? No, they're not. I played the games. Even in Snap, they hit me. I don't know why. I'm just taking pictures. I wish Pikachu was real. I want a Raichu. I think Raichus are so cool. I guess I could get like a rat. It's kind of the same thing. Raichu is more like a big wombat. I would love a wallaby. If I could have any animal domesticated, it'd be a wallaby. A wallaby is like a little kangaroo. That's what I would like. I think they're very sweet. Coney, you should get a Ferrothorn. I don't know what that is. I don't want that. Does it fly around? Thorn pod. That would hurt. Ouch. Ooh, I like Pharaoh Seed, though. He's cute. The woke Pokemon. Okay, you guys clearly are on some level of, like, inside joke that I'm not hip to. So, very funny. Very silly indeed. Let's keep it moving. You guys clearly know gimmicks and memes.
I'm from the Netherlands, where there is this
Sorry to hear
saying,
that.
which approximately translates to standing dry. It was the first
What?
class in uni, and I was trying to
What does
make
that
friends during an experimental class, and I started to
Good
get
one.
along with one guy very well.
Okay.
The conversation naturally went to alcohol, Dutch student stuff.
Okay, is that what you
In my
guys
head,
do? All
the
right.
saying standing dry meant being sober, so I brought up that I had not drank in a while but wanted to,
Okay.
standing dry for too long. I also brought
Is it
up
like a
that when
dry
I am
spell?
with friends often, I do not stand dry much.
It's a dry spell. isn't
However, this is not what standing dry meant.
it means...
It means
it-
not having sex.
Yup.
I was
got
talking about not having sex,
Got it.
and how
Nailed it.
certain things such as my friends influence that.
Yeah.
To make it worse, I have a deep voice, and I was very loud.
Okay.
Everybody heard.
Yeah.
I have made no friends as a result.
That's how the story ends. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe you should install the Urban Dictionary app on your phone. That's really sad. I mean, I guess a little. Better to get it out of the way earlier, saying some weird shit, because you definitely would have dropped something you don't understand down the line, and it probably would have been way worse. So, hey, now you know better. Don't say that shit. Standing dry. Netherlands are silly. Dutch boys stand back and stand dry. I hate the Dutch.
When I was around 5 or 6, me and my parents were going to a family reunion in the desolate wastelands of rural Mississippi.
Yuck. Did you guys know Mississippi is like bottom 50 or bottom 1 in like every measurement? Mississippi is like the like lowest literacy, lowest life expectancy. They're just ass. But still ahead of England. Wait, really? Is that real? They're better than the UK. That is insane. The UK is so small. Can they not fix things over there? England's like 49th or 51st by most states. Oh my God. What's crazy to me is, like, I think sometimes about, like, okay, I don't know why I think about this. Why did Chipotle get worse? Why did certain food places get worse? Well, you have to transfer all that food all over the country. There's a big, vast expanse in the middle of the country, right? So traveling all that way with, like, frozen stuff or whatever, it's going to make it worse. It's not going to be the same. It's just not, the place is so big. England is small as shit. Y'all can't figure it out over there? Have a mass reading exercise. Just have Big Ben bong 12 times, and then, everybody get your books out. Everybody get out your workbooks. Everybody looks out the window and reads together, right? Like, can't there be like a group exercise in jolly old England? Country is too small to be that stupid. Yeah, dude. Like, rally the troops or whatever. Don't leave them behind. Chick-fil-A, Chipotle fall off needs to be studied. I think Chipotle just, they got too big too fast. You know what goes crazy? If you guys live near Maryland, go to the Annapolis Mall Chipotle. Holy shit, that thing bangs. It's the only good Chipotle. It's the only good Chipotle I found. It's so fucking good. Everything else is like dry or they don't give you portions. The Annapolis Mall one is insane. But that's the only one. It feels like old Chipotle. So check it out. It's wild how much Chipotle quality varies from location to location. Dude, you know what else is good? Airport Chipotle. They don't give a fuck. It's like $30 for a steak bowl, but they're like, yeah, just take triple meat. I don't care. They just dump it on. The airport's a special place.
On the multi-hour drive up, we listened to music.
What kind of music?
When switching out CDs, my parents decided to put in Michael Jackson. Given this is MJ, we had multiple CDs from clearly distinct points in his career.
Mm-hmm.
My child brain does not compute that these pictures are the same person on the covers.
Understandable.
So I asked, and my parents explained vitiligo as the reason he used to be black to me and think nothing of it.
Yeah.
Hours later, we are at the reunion, and I don't know any of these people, and I'm
Did you drop a
unsure how
fun
to
fact?
introduce myself.
Did you drop a fun fact?
Eventually, I settle on saying in the most deadpan way possible, "Hi, I used to be black." I have never heard a louder eruption of laughter in my life.
We're pretending to have vitiligo.
My parents for years did not even know how I came up with the line and just chalked it up as weird shit kids say.
It's pretty cool backstory. How intriguing. Wow. This 5 or 6 year old has a troubling backstory. He was black just 4 years ago? My goodness. How mysterious. My melanin. Yeah, what could have happened? What a mysterious kid. I'm going to start doing that. Yeah, don't take anything done on Cringe Confessional as life advice. I'm going to do this. I'm allowed to do this, but that's because I'm a grown man. I'll do it as a prank channel on YouTube, see if people respond. Remembering previous incarnations. Yeah, I mean, people would just think that you were like one of those kids that died and has a different backstory or something. That was on Fact or Fiction. The kid was like a old Chinese emperor. Do you remember that? And Jonathan Frakes said that shit was real. Frakes himself was like, no, that's true. Bullshit. All right, let's change it up. We go... Who's my favorite? Charles. Peter.
When I was too young to remember,
Peter.
my parents told
We'll go
me
Rod
that
later.
apparently one day I was watching football with my dad.
Yeah.
Now, my dad takes football pretty seriously.
Uh-oh.
At some point, my dad gets upset and flips the double bird at the TV screen in order to cast a debuff on whoever was playing against the Cowboys. Seeing this, I asked
Bro,
him,
think he's Severus Snape. Take this.
Seeing this, I asked him, Dad, what does that
is
mean?
Steve Austin.
And he immediately panics and just tells me that it's sign
It
language for
means
a
hello
greeting
and
of some
good fortune.
kind.
Yeah.
Assuming he defused the situation, he
I know
goes
your
back
ass
to the
did
game.
it. Did you do it
A
too?
few months later, my parents take me on
Months
this
later?
train ride that was Christmas-themed for the holidays. After some various festivities, there was a line to meet Santa
Oh,
himself.
you're going on the naughty
While waiting
list.
with my parents, I
Santa
happened
himself?
to notice that the little girl
Uh-oh,
in front of
he
me
ain't even
that
gotta
was
check
there
the
with
list
Santa
twice.
was hard of hearing. I'm sure you can see where this is going.
I can guess.
After she gets up, she passes by me for my turn to Santa, and I flip the double bird to her.
I can't believe you did it to her and not to Santa. Stop taking all my toys. You want a pony and an ice cream machine? Get the fuck out of here. That's mine. I can't believe you wouldn't do it to Santa. You did it to her because she was being a greedy brat.
After she gets up, I don't actually remember any of this, but according to my parents, they were instantly put in the most uncomfortable situation of my existence.
That's pretty funny. Middle fingers are weird. I don't know how you explain to kids what they mean. I had a similar experience when I was a kid. Just like one of those weird sign language things. Yeah, you think it's sign language or something? Stone Cold Steve Austin said it was sign language when I was a kid. He did it to Mike Tyson. I was like, oh, okay. I knew it was mean because he and Mike Tyson did not like each other. That was for WrestleMania 14 when Stone Cold Steve Austin fought the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels with Iron Mike Tyson as the referee. Good mania.
I was at a Mexican restaurant with the boys.
Okay, man. Thought you should know.
We sit down and get our food.
This is dramatic.
My meal comes with a lime, and one of my friends comes with a lemon.
What do you mean poop
To
story?
preface
You don't
this,
know.
I like eating whole lemon and lime slices, the rind included.
Oh, so you're a fucking goat. You're a pig. You just eat the entire thing like an apple? You're disgusting.
Not orange rind, though. Those are gross.
Oh, so now we have standards. Okay.
I asked for my friend's lemon slice, and I'm gonna save them both for a little meal ender.
This guy's definitely XDDing. I think I'll save this one for the end. Everybody's like, what is he up to? Just wait till they get a load of this trick. Definitely gonna pop a very, very silly trick for a very funny reaction at the end of the meal. Okay.
I wait a bit too long, and the waitress comes and takes
no, my
our empty
lemon
plates
and
away with my
lime.
having to awkwardly ask for mine back
no.
so I can get my slices. I take the lime, but she starts going, and I have to double ask to get the lemon,
This
which
is
at
getting
that point I
embarrassing.
already wanted to die and should have just taken the L then for some reason. With the whole last lime in my mouth, she goes, "Are you eating the whole lime?" I see kids do that a lot, but I've never seen a full-grown man do that.
Dude, what a disaster.
She didn't have to say that, and I left the restaurant
disaster.
weighing the pros and cons of jumping out into
Oh my
traffic.
God.
We saw a great movie after, though.
Okay.
Martin Scorsese did a good job.
Hey, thanks, Big Marty S. We always know he's making cinema. Wonder what movie it was. Maybe The Departed. What a fucking bitch. That's a little strong. This guy is really trying to do his lemon and lime bit, and everybody's like, okay, man, just... Hey, can I have that back? I want to show everybody something. It'd be really funny. The more you have to tell people and explain, the weirder it gets. No, it's going to be really funny. Wait till you see it. Just take a bite out. Ta-da! Wow, how strange. What if it killed? Yeah, maybe it just, everybody loves it. She's delighted you get free food for a year from that place. I don't know, man. Doesn't seem worth it. What a quirky fella. That's funny. Ooh, hold on.
So funnily enough, What I am about to share with you just happened to me a few minutes ago.
Poop story, right? If it just happened a few minutes ago, it's definitely a poop story. It has to be. Because what else could happen in that amount of time? Coney, when was the last time you streamed Smash? That's strike 1 and 2. Tetris, watch yourself. Chat wants to hang you up by your toes right now. I'm going to give you one more chance to not say that shit. Which? Thanks, Mud. Thanks for the gifty. Chatter was writing up CC with a full load in his underwear. Coney, you're not going to believe this. I don't stream Smash Brothers, bro. I don't care about Smash Bros. I'll watch tournaments, but even that's kind of boring now, bro. I'm commentating at Supernova. Although after playing like Tekken and Street Fighter, it's so slow to me now. Smash is so slow now. Coney, when was the last time you streamed Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker? I don't think I ever did that one. I did stream Revengeance, though. That was a pretty good game. I like that one. Smash is so slow now. Man, what a fucked up game.
So funnily enough, I was sitting in a classroom, waiting for my college professor to show up, when suddenly I felt a fart coming.
Okay.
I tried to let it rip, but no fart came.
Uh-oh, poopies!
Instead, I felt something damp come out of my rear end. I am still trying to clean this up, and I have no fucking idea what I'm going to do.
Okay, so that's the end of the story. This just happened a few minutes ago. This guy literally just pooped in his class and then wrote into Cringe Confessional, just fully loaded. He shat himself, and his first thought was, I gotta tell Coney. The Coney viewers are gonna love this one. Hey guys, I pooped my pants. I'd rather have you eat limes and lemons. That's a better bit. Poopy fingers on the screen. Oh, dude, stop. This is gross. There always has to be one poop story. This is tonight, I guess. I'm going to let Coney know the next time I poop. If the Cringe Confessional submission form just becomes like, hey, Coney, I'm regular today. Got a lot of fiber. Don't worry about me. It's just that 4 times a day for 5,000 people. Like, awesome, man. I'm a doctor now. Time for a pee story. Well, maybe you'll get lucky. Pee guy in chat.
Hey, Coney. I want to tell you about how I broke my left arm 4 times in a row on the same joint.
Get off the monkey bars.
When I was younger, I used to not be able to tie my shoelaces, so I used to constantly trip.
Okay.
But this time I tripped and fell on my arm, resulting in me breaking it.
Okay, can your parents not help you here?
One year,
Get Velcro.
I was at the park playing on the monkey bars, and I lost grip of one of the bars, and I tumbled forward and landed on my arm again, which was loud enough for the parents nearby to hear a loud crack or snap bite, and I was rushed to the hospital.
Dude, have you guys probably haven't been to a playground recently, because why would you? None of you guys have a kid. They are very scary. I don't know how more children aren't getting hurt all the time on playgrounds. Like, I'll take my kid there, and it's just fucking, a cavalcade of horrors. It's nuts. Some of them are safer than others, but most of them are just like, metal bars, and like one of them is like a ladder, and it like inverts as you go up. It goes sideways. I'm not going to send my 4-year-old on that. That shit's tricky as hell. It's like an infinite staircase. Swings are cool, though. The thing that is pissing me off about swings is my kid won't swing herself. So, like, I'll push her, but now she keeps whining, higher, higher. I'm going as high as she can, and she won't push herself, so she's just yelling at me the whole time. So, and she wants to go in, like, the baby swing, you know what I mean, with the 2 legs. I'm like, sweetie, you're 4. You got to go in the big girl swing. So, Coney, would you let your kid go on that one slide that hurt the cop? No. That's a death chute. I wouldn't go on that. They have one of those at the Baltimore Zoo. Not quite as dangerous, though.
Snap by. It's now 2 years later, and it's the 3rd time I broke my arm.
Dude, the same arm in the same place?
I used to be really big into martial arts until I was walking to my dojo in the winter, and I slipped and fell right in.
Guy who breaks his arm 4 times in the same place. I know what I should do. Take up martial arts. I should learn the art of combat. I know what to do. You would be very easy to defeat. get you in a fucking arm bar. It just was like that. It just snapped, bro. I didn't even pull on it. Youch! Oh my god.
I used to be really big into martial arts until I was
play a
walking
video
to my
game, man.
dojo in
Try
the
Fall
winter,
Guys.
and I
Play
slipped and
Tekken.
fell right in
Like-
front of the doors to the dojo, and I had to pretend he didn't fracture my arm while doing judo and stuff. Go for all 2 years, and it's the 4th time I broke my arm when I
Dude.
was riding a tiny moped made for children around my grandma's block, and I was almost at her house when I hit a bump and landed on my left arm again. I am so unlucky that the time I broke a bone that wasn't my arm. I was actually happy.
It was his toe. It got erased in this. Because it was in parentheses. Hey man, I don't think you should go outside. You should like get a big bubble around yourself and just cocoon yourself in there and never leave again. You are very prone to accidents. Your health premium must be absurd, through the fucking roof. I would not insure you. You just walk around in a full body cast. This guy is just weak. Yeah, get out of martial arts. Bro, is Glass Joe. Stop, man. Maybe if you break it enough, it'll not feel pain anymore and you can be a superhero with the power of breaking your arm. Somebody's going to think that you, like, they'll get you off of your arm. You're like, oh, no, not my arm. And then you could, like, hit them with something else. There's probably, like, a superhero like that could turn all his bones to jelly. Deku in chat. Does Deku do that? Only thing I know about Deku is that one tweet with Biden yelling states, which I thought was funny. Minnesota, Mississippi, Michigan, Virginia. That's very funny. Yeah, you should stop going to parks, I think. Alabama. That's funny. Imagine being one of his classmates and being like, we gotta sign it again. Yeah, at that point, I would think he was faking it for attention. Oh, it's this fucking guy again. Okay. I would just put my, like, one initial on it at that point.
I regretted giving an elderly woman my pocket change. I was just hanging outside playing when I was 3rd grade age.
Uh-huh.
I saw this woman crossing the street, and it
Aw,
reminded
yeah.
me of the good
Go help
deeds I
her,
would
do a
see
good
on
deed.
cartoons.
Save her, like a Boy
It
Scout.
took me a while to think of a way I could help her because she had already crossed the street.
Okay.
So I did the only other thing I knew how to help, and it was to give her the quarters I had
Okay.
in my pocket.
I don't think she needed
When
money.
I finally decided to do the right thing and part with my money, I ran up to her and tried handing her the change. She said, "Oh honey, I don't need this."
What?
I ran away not knowing what I just did and embarrassed with how dumb I must have looked.
That's the story. So you're 8 years old. You saw an old lady cross the street, and you're like, you know what she needs? Charity. Let me give her 85 cents. That's a good deed. What is she going to do with that? That's an adorable story. The thing is, if she knew, she'd be like, oh, thank you, sweetie. But she doesn't know. She's trying to help you. She wants you to buy, like, a trip to the movie theater in the malt shop. Maybe a gumball or something. Oh, honey. Why did you just give her money? That's funny. That's a good story. I'm sure it wasn't that many people that saw it. 85 cents, don't buy shit. Back then it did. Back in 1988.
I was in 7th grade,
Okay.
and the girl I had a crush on for the past year had just broken up with her boyfriend,
Uh-oh.
who was also my friend beforehand, who knew I had a
Rebound
crush
time.
on her. Weird drama. The ball was finally in my court,
Mhm.
but I didn't have the balls to ask her face to
I don't know why the
face,
bracket
nor
worked,
to
yeah.
text or call her with my name on anything.
Okay.
So, just a few days after the breakup, I construct the brilliant idea to create a new Kik account under the name Manny Mannington.
Good one.
Through this account, I would message her hints and other various musings for several days,
Awesome.
saying I would reveal who I was after 4 days.
She's probably
had
like, this
passed.
fucking guy again.
I even messaged her a poem I copied from popular indie game Papers, Please.
The Lucas Pope poem? You know who would love this? The girl I have a crush on. Playing Papers, Please. Your favorite indie game? Aha. Oh, that's tough. It's pretty sound like a death threat. Yeah, this is not a pleasant game. This game is about like immigration.
Before the 4 days had passed, she asked if she could guess who I was.
Oh no.
Do we have any classes together?
Oh, she gonna think it's
Yes.
the other guy.
Do you sit behind me in math class?
No.
Yes. She knew it was me. I was promptly rejected under the guise it was too soon after her breakup.
Well, I mean that's nice.
Which it totally was.
At least she was
But
nice.
1 week after this, she got together
Oh,
with
never
another
mind.
guy from the grade. Wasn't meant to be.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say that's very nice of her to be like, I'm not ready for this, but she was, just not with you. It's an AWOL moment. Yeah. They do be trifling. Damn, that's tough. You know what's funny? That whole cutesy KIK like mystery thing. You know what's the word? Secret admirer thing might work on some girls. Not on that one though. Sorry. Tough. KIK kick. I don't fucking know what it's called. Can you guys stop? I don't know what it's fucking called. I'll use text message, like normal people.
When I was in the 2nd grade, at the end of class the students would line up and walk around the circle of buses with the teacher, since
Okay.
we were too young to find our buses ourselves.
Okay, numbers are hard.
While we were waiting to line up, I got bored in the classroom, and right then I had the bright idea.
I have a great idea.
What if my backpack was a jump rope?
Good one.
I swung it over my head, and before I could even finish one swing, my feet caught my backpack, I tripped, and bit down hard on my tongue. Had to rush to the nurse's office with a sponge on my tongue for the blood. It left a deep scar at the tip of my tongue at least up through middle school. I will always remember that stupidity of almost biting my tongue off.
Holy shit, man. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Can't you die that way? Did you guys know you could die that way? If you bite your tongue off, you'll choke on it. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Because there's so much blood. Prove it. It's awful content. It's not even funny. I just die. Not me. I would eat it. Goop. Shall we? No, I wouldn't be able to. My tongue is too big. See? This thing would soak up all the stomach acid. It would just be like a sponge in there. And I would throw it up. And it would come to life. You show your tongue off with every excuse. Yeah. I think it's a cool perk to have. It's my quirk. I think it's kind of neat. Coney, never make that noise again. You guys say that anytime I make a noise. Hey guys, ads in 50 seconds. Subscribe to the Twitch Primer Tier 1. We're almost at 3,300. One away from the goal. The ads are coming in 40 seconds. I'm not going to tell you again, okay? I'm dropping the ad bomb. Subscribe now. Please, 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 please. Please, please. Tonight it is a good goal. I only need one more. Come on. Please, 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 please. Or at least claim. Thanks, HK Lives. Coney, you're looking tall tonight. Thank you.
Middle.
Let's put on Rod. In the 3rd grade. The people love Rod.
Middle schoolers always have a tendency to do stupid shit at the lunch table.
Right.
One day, someone I sat with decided they were going to chug the rest of their water bottle all at once.
Cool.
Saying, "Watch me deep throat this water bottle."
Ugh.
Me being naive thought he's not deep throating it, it's not even in his throat. So in all my brilliance, I went up to him and started pushing the water bottle into his throat while he's chugging water. He started choking
You're
on the
gonna
water
kill
immediately.
someone, man.
I probably could have drowned
Yeah.
him looking back, but my stupidity always makes me laugh.
Makes you laugh? Didn't make him laugh. You just waterboarded that guy. That's the end of the story, by the way. That guy definitely got some water in his lungs. You could have killed your fellow man. CIA agent child. That's not even a proper method of torture. Try this. Ugh. I didn't know that you could poison yourself on water until like 2015. There's water poisoning. I feel like this comes up a lot too. I found out at Smash and Splash at a Project M tournament. Because I drank a lot of water. And I was like, ooh, I feel sick. They're like, yeah, if you drink too much water, you'll die. I'm like, what the fuck? Why don't I just pee? Can't I just pee? My cousin did that. Died? Apparently arsenic can kill you too. Can't do anything now. Jesus. Pee out the poison. That's what I'm saying. There's poison in water? Can't do shit anymore. I had a fever dream last night where I was like, I don't know the details, but somehow I had a fever dream where I was doing content at Evo, and I had a microphone, and I was like, name a Street Fighter move, and they were like, heavy kick, yes, low punch, yes, and I woke up with a really bad headache. I don't know why I did that. I woke up with a really fucking bad headache. It was really stupid. It was just, I think my brain was like firing on overtime. Is that a move? Why did you do that? I don't know. I don't know why I was thinking about that. Stupid. Overworking in your dreams. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I did that or why I was thinking about it, but I know that's not a good story, but fever dreams are weird. Strange feeling. Can you name another move, please? I couldn't possibly. No. Okay. Next up. Damn, we had a lot on November 1st.
A couple years ago, I worked at a supermarket.
Okay.
I was young and had no idea what I was doing. One day, my boss asked me to mop up a floor stain.
Uh-huh.
I'd seen people mop in cartoons, so I thought I knew what to do.
Okay.
I dunked the mop in water and rubbed it on the floor.
Right.
Boss comes back 5 minutes later to see the floor absolutely soaked in water, and me standing there confidently. I get yelled at for 3 minutes about how fucked a job I did and have to put up a wet floor sign. Never got asked to mop again.
Cheddar, I gotta be honest, I get lost too. When I go to mop, I literally will look up how to mop a floor on Google regularly. I'm like, wait, do I just soak the fucking floor? How wet do you make it, you know? Is that literally how to mop the floor? Yeah, but like you don't want to get it like soaked, right? You only need the mop barely damp. Well, it depends. It depends on how dirty the floor is. When we were moving out of my last place and I had to clean the kitchen floor, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I dumped the whole water bottle on the floor. The whole bucket. I'm not kidding. I dumped the whole soapy bucket on the floor, and I just let that shit dry. I opened up the windows. That shit dried out. Probably has water damage. Not my problem anymore. True. Not a joke. None of that is a joke. Every once in a while, I'll look up how to do a very basic thing. I'll be like, how to boil eggs. Oh yeah, 12 minutes. Right. You put them in the pot, 12 minutes, then you take it out, let them sit. Like, it's like it just doesn't retain. And I want to make sure I'm not missing a step. You know what I mean? 12? Yeah, do you not do 12 minutes? Get them a little soft. 10 to 12. You can do 8 too. It's like 7. Okay, don't be snobby to me for how I prefer my eggs. Relax. How hard are we going for it? I don't know. Depends how I'm feeling that day. You guys are annoying. I prefer jammy. What, like it's wet inside? Like gooey? Jammy. This is the definition of, what's it called? Weaponized incompetence? Is that what it's called? Where you do something wrong so nobody asks you to do it again? Fellas, husbands, pro tip. You'll never have to do laundry or dishes or mopping or dog walking or diaper changing or water the gardening or I just don't do anything. I just sit. Hey, you know what I'm really good at? I can scramble some eggs in the morning. There we go. Here's your breakfast, sweetie. What do you do? Reacting. I'm good at reacting. Yep. Sorry, sweetie. I'm just a big dumb dad. Sorry, I'm Homer Simpson mode.
Growing up, my family and I went to the same island off the coast of Florida almost every year.
Right.
This being Florida, there were geckos everywhere. One year, when I was about 10, I entered the elevator of our condo building by myself to head up to our room.
Okay.
When the doors opened, I noticed that there was a gecko that had been stuck in the elevator.
Poor baby.
I held the door open for like 30 seconds waiting for the gecko to run out.
No, he lives in there.
It never did, so I was like, whatever. Gus, Jex, and I are going for a ride.
All right, sure.
The moment the door was just about to close, the gecko then decided to attempt an escape, and I heard a sickening crunch. The 15-second elevator ride was harrowing as 10-year-old me anticipated the horrors I would witness when the doors finally opened. The scene was about as bad as I expected,
It'll grow back.
and
It's
I
a
ran
gecko.
to my
It'll
room.
grow back.
Unfortunately, this was the only elevator in the
It'll grow
building,
back.
and no staff cleaned up the mess for the rest of my trip.
Oh,
Every time we got in the elevator for the next several days, I saw the flattened gecko and was slapped in the face with guilt.
oh my God, dude. Holy shit.
It didn't help that whoever I was in the elevator with would often remark about the
Oh my
gecko,
God.
including one child who started crying upon seeing it.
Dude.
I have never been able to look at geckos the same way ever since.
No, geckos come back. He just needed to reserve his energy. He was going to come back. If you take off a gecko tail, they grow back from what I hear. I've never done it myself, but he'll be okay. He'll be okay. Don't worry. It's okay. Don't worry. I told you that elevators are scary. Didn't I warn you? Beware. He's flattened. That poor baby. It's so sad. I don't think it was just the tail that got crushed. What's the limit where it can or can't grow back? Like, what's the... Because tails are just, like, extensions of your back, right? So, like, there's got to be, like, a line. Coney, why do you think elevators are scary? I'm not doing this. I'm not telling this story. 3320, I'll tell you why, okay? I need to monetize these stories. Pay up. 3320, I'll tell you the whole story. You better sub or I'm going to do that to you. I'm going to put you in the elevator and crunch you.
My horrible sense of humor got the best of me and caused a girl to become terrified of me.
Okay.
This happened
Was it
recently.
funny?
I am currently in my senior year of high school. I'm 18, and I am a youth student at large church.
All right.
On Tuesdays, this church hosts youth group. They are almost always something I look forward to, but on this particular Tuesday, I wish I never went.
Okay, what happened?
The entirety of the regularly scheduled service was great. Towards the end of the service, we were asked to get with people from our same school and discuss about Jesus-related topics.
Love Jesus-related topics.
A girl in this
I will
group
be
looked
saved.
new to me, and she was in fact new to the church.
That's nice. Okay.
Today was her first day at this youth group.
Uh-huh.
Remaining within the guidelines of the discussion, we talked very normally and naturally, but in the back of my mind, I couldn't stop thinking how much I thought this girl was very pretty,
Oh,
and I
someone
wanted to
has
get her
a
phone number.
crush.
I have dated maybe 2 girls ever,
well.
and only for a couple weeks each.
Make your move.
I
Sean.
like to think it's just because I don't really try,
Sure.
but this event has me questioning that.
Uh-huh.
Service ended, and about 1/4 of all students decided to make an impromptu trip to Crumble
Ooh,
Cookie
delicious.
afterwards.
Save
I
some
joined
for
them,
me.
and so did this new girl. I'm not really a fan of Crumble Cookie, but went to hang out with my
Asshole.
friends, and so far, it was really fun.
Okay.
I didn't order a cookie, but new girl did.
Yeah, was it a
New girl was
snickerdoodle?
asking some of her friends if she wanted a piece of her cookie. She then turned to me and kindly offered me a piece.
Ooh, that's sweet.
I said sure.
Okay.
It was at this moment that I completely fucked up.
How did you fumble this?
I took a bite out of the large piece of her cookie she gave me.
Are you allergic?
And for some reason, I thought now is the perfect time to say a silly joke.
Okay, what's the joke?
Maybe she will laugh.
What's the joke?
Surprise.
What's the
Surprise.
joke?
She didn't. I took a bite out of this cookie and said, "Here, you can have this back. And when you take the next bite, there will be a piece of me in you."
Oh, that's bad. What did you mean by that?
I took a
There's-
bite out of this
there's
cookie
one
and
more
said,
part,
"Here, you
there's
can
one
have this
more.
back. And when you take the next bite, there will be a piece of me in you." What the fuck was I thinking?
That's a yeah. I mean, it's not even like a. It's just weird. It's a weird thing to say. Especially after a church group. Is he LARPing as Jesus? Oh, like from the Bible. I remember that. Ooh. Did anyone laugh?
The joke I made was so unbelievably horrible that even if I had said it correctly, it wouldn't even have worked out for me. I meant to say with you instead of in you, but obviously, the outcome likely wouldn't have been much different had I said it correctly. This girl, who the entire time was kind and friendly towards me, looked at me with a disgusted expression and loudly exclaimed, around all of my friends, EW, get away from me, and ran. She literally ran away from me.
Oh,
it's all my fault.
Yeah, you fucked this one up. There's no angle where you didn't. She went all Lucy from Peanuts on you. You're a fucking creep. Oh my god.
The worst part about this is that despite the incident, she remains a regular in my church, and I see her almost every week.
Fuck, man. That's awful.
Sometimes I still think about how I'm attracted to her and still want to get her number, but know deep down that any chance I had was absolutely ruined. I think this is one of the cringiest moments of my entire life.
It's bad. It's very bad. It's very okay. Oh, does he apologize? You know what? Say sorry. Yeah, could you, like, apologize, you think? It'd be like, hey, I'm sorry. Or do you just... You can't? You don't think so? Too late now. Yeah, it would be weird to bring it up. I still think about this moment that happened all this time ago. I think about it every day whenever I look at you. Ooh. You become atheist. That's it. I'm going to Hot Topic and I'm buying a lot of spikes and black clothes. I'm sick of Jesus. Leave town. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, that poor girl. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's a bad one. It's funny because the worst ones are the most innocuous. It's just like a very simple slip of the tongue that changes the trajectory of your life. She was probably the one. You guys would have gotten married. She was so cute, and she probably likes all the same things you like, and you guys would have gotten along beautifully. But because you fucked up that one thing, you're never going to know happiness. Isn't that so sad? You're never going to be happy now. It's fucked up. Think about all the permutations that happen in your life.
Gonna try to keep this concise, but it is sort of...
Even Jesus can't forgive that.
Gonna try to keep this concise, but it is sort of a long story. Sorry,
Okay.
lol.
All right.
When
How
I
long?
was in 4th grade, I had a crush on a girl in my class and decided to tell her by slipping an anonymous note in her desk.
Yeah.
I told her I really liked her and asked her to meet me by the fence during recess.
Right.
I thought I was really clever and even added a hint at the end of the note saying that my name ended in E.
Ooh.
Terrible idea. There
There's
were
a lot
only
of
2
names
other
that
guys
end
in my
in E.
class whose names ended in E.
Okay, I guess there's 3.
When she found the note, she immediately told one of her friends, and said friends started going around the class asking each of us if it was us who wrote the note.
No.
I obviously denied it cause I was embarrassed, and she was even trying to get me to write something so she could compare my handwriting. I got her to go away without writing anything, but it gets worse.
Okay.
The girl also told our teacher about the note, who pulled each of us aside
Dude,
asking
why?
if we wrote it.
Why?
I still said it wasn't me, and moved
Why
on.
is the teacher doing
At this point I'd already given up on the idea, but still looked over by the fence during recess to see if she'd be there.
Okay.
And she was. With 3 of her friends.
Dude, oh my god.
I thought fuck that and played
Yep, I'm
kickball
not going
instead
over there.
now.
Nope.
I thought it'd
Nope,
be
I'm not
over
going
after
over there
that.
now.
But I guess the girl still really wanted to know
Damn,
who wrote
she's
it
locked on
and told the
this.
teacher that nobody showed up.
Okay.
I don't know why the teacher was so invested in this, but she made a goddamn impromptu spelling quiz
Why
using
is the
words from my
teacher
notes.
Batman?
I didn't think to write with my left hand or anything, so it was over.
Why is the teacher getting to the bottom of this? What the hell is their problem? Why is your teacher so invested?
I misspelled some words on purpose, but even at like
That's
10 years
insane.
old, I knew there was no getting out of it.
Dude, being
So-
a teacher must suck. You ain't got shit to do other than play matchmaker for 4th graders. Bro, we need to pay them better or something. Pay them less, actually. I think we need to pay them less.
So I just
The
gave
teacher was instigating.
up and handed it in.
Okay.
I'm sure the girl found out from the teacher that it was me after, but she never asked me about it or anything.
Okay.
Still though, the fact that most of the class probably knew about it was more than enough embarrassment. Never trust in that teacher again.
No, I wouldn't either. What a fucked up story. Why is that teacher getting so invested? Like, let it go. God, teachers ain't be doing shit, bro. You ever notice? Lazy ass. Why don't you go grade some tests? Jesus Christ.
This has to be the most cringe stories up there.
Okay.
So it was a Saturday night back in 2015 high school.
All right.
Me and my buddy scored 2 dates with upper-class girls.
Ooh, you lucky
We go
dog.
to their address and are left waiting for them in the parking lot, and they are taking almost an hour and a half to get ready.
Jesus Christ.
At 16 years old, I drove a 1980 Pontiac Sunbird.
Wicked.
Yes, I got made fun of for it.
Awesome.
Very old car.
Okay.
Only had 2 doors, so I had to let my date in and lift
That's
the seat up for her
adorable.
while spitting a little game. She gets in, and we're getting ready to take off for the night.
Okay, let's get
As
it.
I'm driving away, I don't notice that there's a boulder buried in the ground in front of the apartment. I run the boulder over, pull it out of the ground, and drive it straight up onto my jack spot of the car.
Oh, no.
We all go flying towards the driver's side,
no.
and none of us could get out because we're basically sideways.
It's a Ferris Bueller moment. Oh, no, it's a rom-com situation.
Their dad pulls in immediately and sees his daughters in the back seat, helps them out of my sideways car, tells them to go
Superbad
inside,
2.
and then me and my friend to never talk to them again. I have picture evidence.
Oh, my God. Wait, really? Wait, can you please send me a picture? I don't know how you could do that. Maybe if you're here, maybe DM me on Twitter. I won't show your name or anything. They didn't put it in the confession. Well, maybe because maybe the thing didn't work. Like the link didn't work in there. I don't know. I'll keep your shit secret. Yeah, they didn't send the picture. I want to see it. I want to see a sideways car up on the boulder. Yup. Please, if you have that picture. By the way, Landon Gregg and Carpentran, I know I owe you guys $50. I'm sorry. I need to follow through with that. I've just been I'm a jackass. Jackass me. I'm sorry. I'll PayPal you. I promise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. My bad. Listen, it's top of mind. I slept today until 6 p.m. Forgive me. Donut time? No. It's not time. I'm not hungry, bro. Just gonna keep drinking water until I pass out. Coney, you should PayPal me too. You're not good at Stacker. Be good at Stacker or Shootout. You have to eat? No, I don't. Nutritionists be like. Am I right, fellas? You'll get water poisoning. Uh-oh. You're right. Oh. That guy got timed out. What an awful feast mode. You're sick. You're never going to feel hungry. Eat a banana. Well, I only have 1 banana left. So I would eat it if I could oh, and there he goes. There goes my last banana. And there, oh my God. I didn't even know I had 6 of them. Okay. No, who expected that? For some reason, the dog banana emote is so fucking funny to me. Why is he standing up eating it? Why is he, like, petting it? I love that emote. Oh. That's good. Okay. Let's get it. Limit reached? Oh, my God. It's going to make me... No, man. I forgot to log in. 1 second. I have to re-log in, but when I re-log in, I have to do the
Add this.
I have to re-update
Add this.
the inspect element stuff. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. 1 second. Oh wow, I did that fast. All right, I think I got it. Sorry, everybody. You will never use 11 labs. I don't know what 11 labs are. Oh, that's the TTS thing, right? No. Back to Rod. Let's see if it works.
Last year, me and my family were taking a vacation, and we...
Oh, no, I messed it up. Oh, I turned it off. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Last year, me and my family were taking a vacation, and we just so happened to be near an area where an online friend of mine was living.
Cool.
We agreed on a shopping mall to hang out and eat dinner together.
Awesome.
And she gave me a description of what she was wearing so I could recognize her because I hadn't really seen her face before.
All right.
I arrived at the place and saw who I thought was my friend. This person wore nearly the exact same clothing as what my friend said she was wearing. But I'm sure you can guess that wasn't my friend.
I assume that's
Funny
why
thing
you
is,
sent
this
in.
person who we'll call M,
Right.
pretended to recognize me and kept following me around even after I actually
Aw.
found my friend and her sister.
This person
We
is
went
lonely.
into the restaurant, which M also followed us into. When we tried to ask him questions, all we got were really loud laughs. I asked either of them if they knew who M was and they both said no.
Okay, this person is on the run from the government. What the fuck? Who did you stumble upon here? This is America's Most Wanted. What are you doing to this poor... Okay, what happened
I asked
next?
either of them, and this is where shit gets crazy. My friend's sister noticed a sticker on M's chest that was given out to patients of the nearby hospital. Combined with them apparently having heavy symptoms of nonverbal autism, the only rational conclusion was that there was an escaped hospital patient across the table from us. My friend told me over DMS, and we asked our waiter if we could switch tables and told him we wanted to get away from M. We switched tables, and when M asked the waiter if they could rejoin us, the waiter told them that they would have to sit at another table away from us or leave.
Oh, that's sad
The
now.
waiter eventually has to escort M out of the restaurant.
Yeah, wait a minute. Your friend dresses like a hospital patient? How's she sneak out in normal clothes?
The waiter eventually has to escort M out of the restaurant, and he called security to keep an eye on them. Since we were really uncomfortable staying in that area, we asked the waiter if we could get the food to go. After we got our meals and giving the waiter the biggest tip of our lives, we booked it to my friend's car.
Okay.
We then turned back to see that a quick response ambulance and like 5 firemen had arrived at the restaurant. We drove back to my friend's apartment, and they now had to text my parents that I wouldn't be at the restaurant, and they would have to pick me up at someone's apartment.
Huh?
The food ended up being pretty good, but I could never eat chicken katsu again.
What a weird story. Did this really happen? Be honest. You ran into somebody who escaped from a hospital who was dressed like your friend, and they kept following you around? Is that real? Why would you lie, though? I don't think this doesn't seem like a story you would lie about. Right? I don't think this one's... Seems implausible, yeah, but, like, I don't think this one... I think this one's true. I think it's fact. This one actually happened. This one's fact. The dress like a friend part gets me. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that part. That's, like, the one... That's the one Frakes would be like, and what about her clothing at the mall? Why was she dressed like an escaped mental patient? How strange. When we get back, we'll tell you whether the story was true or false. Clout, it's a Coney stream. Yeah, nobody, I think, ever... Well, that's not true. A few people will be like, hey, this is my story. It is very rare. Most people are like, yeah, I was one of those. I'm like, okay. Factor Friction is free on YouTube now. I would love Factor Fiction if we could stop people from cheating. That's the problem. People always cheat. People are going to look up the answer. It's so sad. People love the Coney coins. The fake dollary-doos.
When I was 9 years old, my family and I went on a trip to Disney World.
Oh, boy!
On the last night of the trip, my family and I were all in one of the parks, and it was closing very shortly. We were inside some large store with a lot of people. I tell my dad I have to go to the bathroom, and he tells me to go, but to hurry up since the park was closing.
Yeah.
So I go to the bathroom. I do my business, wash my hands, and go to open the door.
Right.
It won't open. I try again, no luck. I continue trying to push and pull on the door for like a minute or two, but it won't budge.
You're being goofy.
I start looking to see if there's anyone else in here that could help, but no one is. I am the only one in there and I'm locked in. I am beginning to panic.
Oh, God,
I heard no noise coming from the other side of the door, so I began to fear that the store had been closed, and I was trapped in the park. I had already gotten lost once while being in Disney World already.
That's scary,
and
man.
I was very not thrilled with the idea
hey,
that
you're
it
spending
might
a
be
night in the happiest
again.
place on earth.
My family would fly home the next day without me and leave me trapped in the mouse's kingdom for good.
You're getting a home alone?
So I begin to bang hard on the door and yelling for help, hoping someone will hear and open the door.
Thank God Greg just went to the bathroom. We're leaving his ass in the Magic Kingdom. So long, Greg. You're Mickey's problem now. You're just leaving. What the fuck? Stuck in Mickey Mouse jail.
As I am pounding on the door and yelling to be saved, I hear a noise behind me. I quickly turn around and see a guy giving me a strange look as he enters the bathroom through a door behind me. The door I had been banging on and trying to yank open the whole time was to the janitor's closet.
That's pretty funny.
I emerge from the bathroom to most people in the store giving me fairly confused and concerned looks.
Oh, yeah.
A child screaming for help in the bathroom would cause concern, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going in there. You go in. I don't know what's going on in there. Oh, that's bad. Oh, good heavens. Okay. Oh.
I see my family, walk over to them, and we leave.
Check? Yeah.
I don't even think I explained what happened. We just left.
Holy shit, man. Why did nobody help? Why did it take so long? There's a kid screaming and banging on the bathroom door. Why did nobody care? Toilet gremlin. What that kid is dealing with in there sounds very scary. That bathroom is haunted. I'm not going in there. By 10 happy haunts coming out of the toilet. Skibbity ghost. Not going in there. Oh, God. I was going to say, this is probably, you just had a long day at Disney World. You're probably just very tired. You're probably exhausted. It's fine. Kids get very tired at Disney. How old were you? 9? Oh, you're too old for that shit. You're a dumb kid. That's stupid. That's not real.
This is most definitely the cringiest moment of my childhood.
I'll be the judge.
My mom's best friend was in town along with her husband and 2 daughters, one named Mia, who I was certifiably in love with.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I was 9. She was 13, and
mom's friends' daughters hit different, don't they? I had a huge crush on my mom's friend's daughter when I was like 10 years old. I was like, oh, she's so pretty. You know what I mean? Something about it, because they're so relatable, right? You know what I'm talking about? There's a girl named Amanda, right? Why that specifically? I don't know. I think it's just because they're like approachable and their moms are friends and you're going to hang out more. You know what I mean? Wouldn't know. Yeah, I feel like this is a very specific, like, this and trips to Outer Banks, North Carolina, and meeting up with other kids there and having like a summer crush for the week that I was at OBX. You know what I mean? Just like girls at the beach or whatever, at the resort. Like, I had a couple of those experiences. You know what I mean? What is it with Outer Banks? It's just, it's a beach area. There's not much to do. That's just summer camp. Yeah, basically. But, like, you go out on the beach. You find other kids your age. At least you used to. He's like, for 13 to 15 years old. Just hang out with them. Get a crush. Whatever, Something like that. They're more common than people at school, but not, like, super common. I don't know. It's probably not as common as it used to be because now you're not really encouraged to just go out and explore or whatever. But, yeah, that was the thing that happened. I love the 50-50 true and Chad wants any chance they can to whenever you talk about any life experience that is not sitting around and listening to Death Grips and playing Mega Man Battle Network, everybody's like, I don't have that life experience. I've never had a crush on a girl before. Like, okay, but people have. Lots of people have. Come on, man. Like, he's like a real thing. It's a part of childhood and growing up. It's coming of age. Oh, I pissed a lot of people off. Look at that decay. Oh, my God. That shit dropped by 10. My bad. Mega Man Battle Network is based, actually. Don't go outside. Meet up with your friends on Discord and never make any human connections. True? My bad, y'all.
Unfortunately, I was 9. She was 13, and she lived in Oregon while I lived in California. My mom decided to tell a story in front of her best friend's entire family, including Mia, myself, and my father.
An embarrassing story about
She picked the worst story. When I was 3, my family was watching American Idol, and apparently when Katy Perry came on the screen, I signaled Ta when the TV did the arcade claw machine hand motions and said I like her milkies. That's what she shared. The whole room burst.
Where did you learn that? Arcade machine claw thing like this? Honestly, I do that now. You're 3 years old and you knew what milkies were? Well, I guess you're not that far off from breastfeeding at that point. Right? It's still like a thing. I kind of feel that one a little bit. Okay, keep going.
I just turned beet red, walked through the door to the outside patio, and stood trying not to cry from embarrassment.
Hey,
Though my mom has since apologized, I still cringed to this day.
I mean, it's embarrassing, but at least it was Katy Perry. She's, like, acceptable hot, you know what I mean? Although you were 3, that is weird. But you just saw the boobs as nourishment, not as, like, an object. It's like, that's food. I like that. I want that. That's food. She told the Milky story. Yeah, it's not... Yeah. It's food to that kid. Everybody in the room was like, yeah, good milk. I bet all the dads were like, hey, me too. And they all had a little chuckle, nudge, and whatever. I've never been attracted to Katy Perry. She always struck me as, like, weird girl crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure she's sweet or whatever, but I think she really wants people to like her. That's the vibe I get. Whenever somebody wants really badly for people to like them, I get weird, like, you know, you really want to be appealing, right? She's apparently very stupid. Well, we don't know that. We don't know what she's like. It might be part of the image, right? Coney strikes me as an Avril Lavigne fan. Nope. What the fuck? Why? I'm a Stevie Nicks fan. Oh, the witch lady shit. Ooh, Fleetwood Mac. That's just being old, I think. If I had to pick one, like, pop artist, not talking about any of the other shit, because apparently she's done some weird shit or something, or, like, I don't know her background or whatever, but I could appreciate that Doja Cat takes risks with her music. I could appreciate that, like the whole horror aesthetic or whatever. Apparently she may or may not be, like, weirdly racist or something and been in weird group chats or whatever, but just purely from, like, an aesthetics and music standpoint, it's like, oh, she's trying something, right? So, you know, disregarding any of that. Oh, yeah, apparently she, like, grew up on 4chan or something, and, like, she was, you know, she's, what's the word, tainted by, like, Pole and Apustaya and shit like that. She's trying and failing. I think she's kind of nailing it. I think she's doing a good job, but, you know, she also might be racist. I don't know. I don't know anything about her, so. The chat rooms, yeah, something like that. I thought you liked Imagine Dragons. I don't know where you got that idea. I've been the biggest Imagine Dragons and Avenged Sevenfold hater on the planet. Also, she's dog ass at Fortnite, true? I'm trying to think of who I like pop star wise, but I don't know enough of them. You know what I mean? Evanescence? No. Thoughts on Billie? I think she's cool. She strikes me as mostly authentic, but I don't know enough about her, so. I like Carly J. Rae Jepsen, yeah. I'm a big fan of, like, girl music, like girl rock, punk, pop punk shit. Like, I don't know why. I just like that shit. So if I listen to, like, girl pop, you guys hear that Coconut song? What the fuck is that? That seems like you guys know what I'm talking about? Paramore? Yeah, the Paramore, Metric, Charlie Bliss, Hop Along. Like, I like it when the girls sing. I like to hear the girlies' problems. Beach Bunny. If a dude's singing, I don't give a shit. I want to know why men are creepy and annoying. True? Crying? Yeah, exactly. See? That Coconut song sounds like it's like a GTA mission. Like, she's gonna hop in your car and she, like, hates stardom and you have to, like, take her to the other side of the city. Something about that song, it's like, this feels like a GTA 6, like, psyop. Do you get what I'm saying? Did you just send me a friend request on Discord? No, there's somebody out there impersonating me. Not a joke. They've done it to a few people. Some people DM me. Sorry about that. Not joking. If you guys get a Discord DM from me, it is not from me. I don't talk to any of y'all, okay? I keep a healthy distance. I appreciate you all. I truly do. And I love you all individually and personally. But I do not, I'm not going to message you individually, okay? Skinwalker Coney. Dude, they kept sending messages about something called Sapphire, like a Discord bot. And it's like, do you want to know how I grew my stream? Check out Sapphire. It has follower bots and viewer bots and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Stupid. It's dumb. I don't know why they're doing it. That's scary, man. I think anybody that, like, how do I put this? You should know better. You should know I'm not DMing you. I'm 35 years old. Well, I guess with the way YouTube is now, with all these fucking people getting outed, I'm not going to DM you. I'm a grown man with a kid. You and I got nothing to talk about. I'll meet you at an event. I'll take a picture. I'll dap you up. We'll be cool, but I'm not going to DM you personally unless I owe you money, which means Carpet Train and Land of Greg. You guys are going to get $50 soon. That's it, though. That's it. Those are the only two. That's all. Okay. Back to work. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, that coconut song. What the fuck? Coconuts don't even bounce. That's like a part of the song.
Though my mom has since apologized, I still cringe to this day.
That's it. Content creator DMs me, all my alarms go off. Yeah, what would I have to DM you about? Hey, man, do you want to grow your stream? Check out this Sapphire bot. What? A lot of you got to respect Coney's boundaries. They do. Dude, I have a very healthy relationship. I think. Chat's not weird. I don't have any issues. Nobody DMs me unless it's like a funny image or like a video or something. Like, genuinely, I got very lucky with a good audience. People are cool. People DM me and be like, here's a funny video or something. Like, nobody, some people like are very nice and they're like, hey, man, I'm going through a tough time. Your video's helping me out a lot. That's great. Thank you. I'm not going to respond, but it means a lot to me. Thank you. Seriously. I haven't had that issue. I used to, but I think as you get bigger, I think there's like a sweet spot in like the 600, 700 viewer thing where you feel more approachable. It's like you have a relationship with these people because you talk to them more. But now I'm like 1,400 people. I can't talk to all of you individually. You get what I'm saying? It's a little different. I haven't had that issue. It's nice. Okay. Back to work. My coconuts.
In the 7th grade.
Whenever I hear the word coconuts, I think of Dr. Robotnik. It's so stupid. Coconuts! If you ever hear me say that, that's why. I think I did it in the NES version. It's so stupid. I don't know why. It's just, there's a monkey named Coconuts in the show, and he yells, Coconuts! I don't know why that's funny to me. Sorry.
In the 7th grade, I had a crush on a girl in my class. I was trying to find a way to ask her out, but I couldn't find a good way to do it. But then me and my friend came up with a plan.
Love that.
I was going to ask her for help on asking out my crush.
Okay.
Just for me to use all the advice she gave me to ask
Wise.
her out.
She'll never see that coming.
I texted her and asked her for help asking out a girl I liked, and she began giving me tips on what would help. Then she said she would be gone for a while since she had a volleyball game that night. However, my friend was also at that volleyball game and things were about to go downhill. During a break in the match, my crush went to my friend and said, hey, insert name has a crush on someone. Do you know who? And without skipping a beat, my friend just goes, oh yeah, you. I then began to get frantic messages from my friend telling me that he messed up and asking for forgiveness.
Why are you blowing up the spot? This guy is Patrick Starr. What the fuck kind of shitty-ass friend is this? Oh yeah, he likes you. Well, maybe it worked out. Hold on.
Then she messages and said, hey, your friend told me that you have a crush on me. I just want to stay friends if that's okay, which was better than I expected.
That's not bad.
But I had to spend the entire 7th grade knowing that she knew I liked her.
Okay.
By the way, me and her were seated next to each other in every class.
Ooh, that's bad. So you can't get away. Ooh, that's tough. Friend zoned? Yeah. You got to be okay with that. It's hard in the 7th grade, though, obviously, but you got to be okay with the ladies being like, nope, not into you. Tough. MFR had the same last name. I was always in the back of the class because of my last name. Shit pissed me off. And the teachers always made jokes about it. L, yeah.
This happened in 2013, only a few months after the Sandy Hook shooting.
Okay.
During 4th grade, I would sneak my seat to school and play it.
Feel bad for popping off for that.
During 4th grade, I would sneak my seat to school and play it during class because I was so far ahead in schoolwork that there was nothing for me to do and I would be told to read the book.
Read the room.
At this point, I had just been gifted a copy of Call of Duty Modern Warfare for DS.
Okay.
Wanting to brag, I showed my friends my copy of the game and said, I can't wait to get back to class and start shooting people. Another girl in my class overheard this.
Yeah.
And I was pulled out of class.
I bet.
And the entire school was put on lockdown.
Yeah, dude. As it should have been. Oh, my God. Okay. Yeah, keep going.
My bag was searched, and nothing was found besides my seat. And I vehemently denied having said that, opting to say that I said, I can't wait to get back to class to keep reading.
Ah.
I don't think anyone believed me.
I would have. Oh, he likes reading. He's thirsty for knowledge. Right. Of course. Very wise. Coney, please look up gameplay of Call of Duty on DS. Hold on. Gameplay highlights. Damn. Dude, the oh my god, that frame rate. Shoot him! Blast him! How did anybody play a game on a portable system? This shit is ass. It looked way worse than this IRL. Yeah, I bet this is emulated. Watch out, Captain Patterson! Look out! Why did anybody play video games on the DS? What a shitty system. Sounds like I'm joking, but I'm not. I don't get it. Just play it on the Wii, bro.
I can't wait. But because no one backed up the girl and my friends defended me and I didn't admit to it, I was just sent home for the rest of the day. Until a year ago, I would regularly see that girl and her friends and they would always give me dirty looks.
Well, yeah, you tried to kill them. In their mind, they just foiled your nefarious plot to eliminate the school. I would look at you strangely, too. You've been foiled. Yeah. They're a hero. I can't believe you're still in that school. I would have had you move into a different one. You would have been expelled at my school. That's crazy. Coney, not everyone had parents that bought them every console. Right, you guys were poor. Right, I forgot. You guys had shitty parents that didn't work hard or care about you. I forgot about that. That's my bad. Sometimes I forget. Sorry. My parents wanted me to be happy, so, you know. The real answer is my parents are divorced, so I got 2 Christmases. Cha-ching. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Okay, Mom, you get me GameCube. Dad, you get me PS2. Oh, hell yeah. W2 Christmases. That's sad. I think there's a period of time where your parents getting divorced is not sad. I've talked with this with friends. My parents were divorced at a point where I didn't know where they were together. It was like 3. So I always thought of them as apart. You know what I'm saying? But, like, if they do it later, it'll fuck with you. It's sad. So, podcast topic. Yeah, exactly. So, my parents literally just got divorced. L for you. It's probably your fault, Drew. What did you do?
I had a sports practice at 7 p.m. one night while grounded and took a nap after making myself very tired. I don't remember what I was viewing or getting woken up. I sleep like a rock and only knew my 3DS was gone when I woke up and that I had a bad feeling about it. Shitty to talk to me on the drive there or back at all.
Bro, if you want somebody to be nice to you, go watch Pirate Software or something. Oh, the important thing to do in life is to be nice to everybody and to never say a bad thing to anybody ever. Uh-oh, big drama. I can't believe this person did a bad thing. Here's a 9-minute video about how bad it was. Agree? True? Is that what you want? Is that what you want me to do? Do you want me to soothe your soul over and over forever? Oh, the world is so hard. Is that what you want? Yeah? That's not what you get here. I'm sick. Okay, then you shouldn't bitch when we're mean to you. That's different. You guys are mean. There's only one of me. There's 1,400 of you. I'm just a small flower. Hey, the Nintendo video is going up tomorrow. I thought it was a pretty good movie. Also, the cheating video was 1 out of 10. I don't know why. But the girl Coney bit was so funny to me, and I don't know why. It's so stupid. I watched that video back. That's got to be a regular character. It's so bad. I agree. It's just Bugs Bunny Coney. I think it's very funny. Just Coney with long eyelashes and a parasol. Oh, boys. I don't know. Oh, that's funny. I'm surprised that video did well. I didn't think it would. All right, sorry, back to work.
I don't remember what I was viewing or getting woken up.
People love drama and cheat, and the typo attracts it. Really? I didn't think that. I saw Hearthstone. I was like, nobody cares about that.
I had a sports practice at 7 p.m.
Sorry, let's go back.
I was
over.
15, freshman in high school. I like Pokemon a bit more than the average nerd.
Okay.
I'd often get grounded for fighting not doing homework at school, and my phone would be taken. And as a pubescent
Kid's
boy
a
with a
bully and a
functional
nerd.
3DS, I could tell you very confidently that PDF images on the internet app would load much larger than JPEGs.
Okay.
I had a sports practice at 7 p.m. one night while grounded and took a nap after, making myself very tired. I don't remember what I was viewing or getting woken up. I sleep like a rock and only knew my 3DS was gone when I woke up and that I had a bad feeling about it. She didn't talk to me on the drive there or back at all. My mom and I never talked about it, so I assumed it was not something normal. About 2 days later, I procured my 3DS from her nightstand in sleep mode and opened it to find the picture taking up both screens at full brightness of May with a guard of war that, evidently, despite upper body endowment, could have become a Gallad.
Okay. I think this is a joke that's going over my head. I don't know if chat knows this bit. People are LMAOing. Hold on, let me look. Hold on. Oh! I get it now. What a way to frame that. Oh. Oh, good heavens. Good delivery.
I have never spoken about it with her, and I hope we both repress it forever.
If I'm going to be $100 shatter, I feel like every parent is going to experience this once in their lives. Like, even parents of girls. Because, like, the girls are going to be into, like, how do I put this? Like, there are a lot of girls at my school that really liked Inuyasha, right? Thought the dog boy was cute. What's the Shota pro tag? Is that what it is? Wolves? Yeah, Twilight. I mean, Ed. You know what I mean? It's like that normal thing. Girls and boys go through it. It's going to go through, you know, kids are interested in what they're interested in. Unfortunately, you might have been a little bit more advanced. I think I might have talked to a counselor about your behavior, right? How about just the upper half? Why you gotta mix the two messages, right? You're at like 201 here, right? Shoto, not Shota. Wait, is it not Shota? Did I just say a bad word? Is Yaoi? It's Yaoi. That's what I meant. Right? Shonen. Oh, I meant Shonen. Do not look up Shota. Editor, please cut that. I'm sorry. I meant Shonen. Shonen isn't the same. I meant Yaoi. Oh. Sorry. Pivot, please. Editor, cut all this. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm saying. Editor, cut all this. I'm going to get in so much fucking trouble. Get rid of all this. Fuck me, man. Okay. All right. Like Twilight. Like Twilight, guys. He just be saying words. You know, like Edward and Jacob. True? Oh, right. I'm sick. I forgot. I have COVID, which means I'm delirious. Nothing I say can be held accountable to me. Right.
I'm Ginger and I was homeschooled.
Okay.
But the story doesn't end there, dear reader listeners.
Okay.
I also happened to be around 7 or 8 when the South Park bit about gingers having no souls was big.
Right, the Hitler
So one
episode.
fateful occasion, at a homeschooler gathering, another kid walked up to me and told me that I had no soul, to the bemusement of onlookers.
But you knew.
As a sheltered kid,
Yeah.
I didn't know about South Park, so I thought this kid was just being crass apropos of nothing.
Sure.
I also didn't know about racism, so my response was to rebut with my own crass comment regarding their complexion.
Oh no!
My mom and their mom had a really long talk, and I spent the next several days watching Roots.
Oh my god!
I still get reminded about this at least twice per year.
Oh my god, it's time to get educated. Holy shit, put on the Roots. Holy fuck, man. We're watching Roots, Fences, and Raisin in the Sun. You're gonna learn. Holy shit. What a cool parent, though. Homeschooling, teaching real lessons. That's what I'm saying. You know, that parent was like, oh, fuck, I forgot about racism. Oops. I feel like I feel like being a homeschool parent is probably you probably forget little tiny things like that. Like, if you're not a racist person and you're white, you have the privilege of not worrying about this. You're just like, oh, you know, I don't have to think about this. And then your kid does something, you're like, oh, no, I forgot. Oops. Right? It's like, oh, that's tough. I forgot to teach them subtraction. Yeah. Oops. It's okay. Most kids were forced to watch Roots. When I was a kid, I watched, I think, Legends of the Fall. I have a foundational memory for some reason of my mom watching a Western show. It was like 8 episodes long, and they cut off a dude's penis. I think it was Legends of the Fall. It was like a mini series. They made like a big thing about it. Has anybody seen Legends of the Fall? My mom was really into like Native American stuff back then. So, when I was 9, I watched Django with my aunt. Oh my God. That's a little advanced. That movie fucking rules, though. God, what a sick movie. Django is so fucking good. This editor's going to have a field day. Yeah, he's got to cut around all this. Not 9 years old, though. Definitely not at 9, but when I was 7, I watched Boondocks. You should not have been watching that. Shout out to Django, my first R-rated movie at 13. At 13, I think you could watch that. It's a little intense, but, like, I think you could kind of get it, you know? Legend of the Fall with Brad Pitt. I guess. I just know they cut off a dude's pee-pee. That's all I know. When I was 10, I was watching Futurama. There's nothing bad in Futurama. That's fine. I watch a lot of Simpsons, so it's fine. They showed us Apocalypse Now in high school. Isn't that about Vietnam, though? That's, like, fine, right? Like, you know, that is historical background or something. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know anything about it, so. My first R-rated movie was The Big Lebowski, and I hated every second of it. Dude, I watched The Big Lebowski at, like, 20 years old. I was like, I hate this. I didn't like it. I was like, what's the point? This is stupid. Just like a stoner comedy. I was like, that movie is classic. I didn't like it. Coney, I kid you not, in my 8th grade class, when everybody watched Roots, I had a kid come up to me and say, I'm sorry, and all I could do was laugh because it wasn't like he did anything to me. Imagine being a black kid in a class that just watched Roots, everybody's like looking at you, just apologizing, walking up, shaking your hand, you're like... At 10, my mom loved horror movies, and they were a near mandatory watch. My mom watched Serial Mom when I was a kid, which is about a mom. It's a John Waters movie. It's very campy. It's about a mom that kills people. And I watched it. I was like 6 to 8. I don't remember. But, like, I wonder if, like, that kind of informed my taste. Because, like, I like over-the-top, dumb, campy bullshit. So, I don't really remember anything about it, except she ran a guy over. Sorry, we're talking a lot. Psychopath genes. Maybe. You can't. It's not a gene. It's not like that formed when I watched it. Like it was a perk that got added to me, like in Fallout. Stupid. I watched Roots' sophomore year, and during the Toby whipping scene, my teacher started crying and apologized profusely to the one single black kid in our school. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. What's so funny? Yeah, I'm gonna kill this bit right now.
When I went to church growing up, about a quarter of the way through morning service, all of the kids and teens would leave and do youth group stuff, while the adults stayed for the sermon.
Sure.
Then everyone would come back together afterwards to have snacks and mingle and stuff in the cafeteria.
Uh-huh.
One such occasion, when I was maybe 10, I came back from youth group stuff and joined in a conversation with one of my friend's parents and an old guy that I didn't recognize.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, the old guy asked me about my shirt, which had a
cool.
graphic design for some roller coaster at a theme park.
Yeah.
The other adult laughed and said it was like one of those I rode the bull stickers you
El
get
Toro.
at county fairs and such.
Sure.
To which I replied, more like I survived.
Oh.
Then they both kinda laughed nervously and shifted around awkwardly, and the parent gave me a really harsh look.
That's a cool response. I'd be like, wow, that's a funny kid. What? That was a cool response. I'd be like, what? Okay.
I was kinda confused,
Yeah.
but didn't think much of it. Later on I got pulled aside and informed that, unbeknownst to me, the old guy was a visiting speaker who was there to talk about his experience as a Holocaust survivor.
Oh, okay. Well, this one's tough. I'm going back and forth on the cringeometer. Oh, well, because did you know it was a Survivor meeting and then you said that? That's what they think, or was it you just used a bad turn of phrase? Oh, yeah, you're on the line there. Yeah. Probably feels cringe to the person, but it's just unlucky. Well, the parents shouldn't have. Well, I guess the parents were kind of blindsided by that. Not his fault. Yeah, I guess. But I get it. Oh, that's tough. That looks really bad to the guy. Yeah. Oh, you survived a roller coaster? Wow. Oh, God, man. Trying to compare experiences. Okay. Damn, it's a big-ass Dorito. Hope nobody eats it. Why is everybody yummersing? I see so many yummers now. Okay.
Growing up, I was a theater kid as well as a class clown.
Awesome.
Not a good combination.
Okay.
My church was doing an off-brand production of The Wizard of Oz called The Blizzard of Oz.
Good one.
I starred as Jack Frost, the main antagonist. We were constantly trying to add in little jokes and references to the play.
Awesome.
There's this scene at the end where I am arrested and put into the snow globe.
Okay.
I had an amazing idea. I was going to quote Shrek 2, one of my favorite movies.
Right.
So, as the scene is playing out and I'm being arrested, I quote the lovable donkey shouting, "Police brutality," at the top of my lungs.
Oh my God, dude. Holy fucking shit. Donkey did say that. Donkey did say that. Did you do it in Donkey's voice? Are you white and did you do it in Donkey's voice? This is important. Holy shit, man. Oh, God. Okay. All right, then what?
So, everyone got very uncomfortable as we had a well-mixed congregation. I then understood that what I said was not merely a funny donkey quote.
Yeah.
The director told me I shouldn't add that one in the script. This was during the height of the Black Lives Matter movement.
Oh, my God. People thought you were being topical. Look how funny this is to me. Ha, ha, ha. I bet your dad got so many looks. If I was your dad, I would go wait in the car. No way. If I was your dad, I would wait in the car. I would not be at the congregation. I'm not letting people look. Also, when was this? 2016? 2016. We don't have an age. It was a church. We don't know how old they are. 2020? Was that it? Oh, I guess it was, wasn't it? It was 2020, yeah, because COVID at the same time. Damn. So this chatter was probably 18 or 19, if that. Holy shit. I mean, that was COVID. Hope you weren't at church, bro. Yeah, that's a tough one. Honestly, Donkey shouldn't have said that either. That was a pretty uncouth thing for Donkey to say. That's not really your fault. I would blame Eddie Murphy for that one. It's pretty funny. Hey, ads in 20 seconds. Subscribe with Twitch Prime or Tier 1 or else. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pop a snoozy. I'll give you one snoozy. 5 minutes.
So this story took place when I was in 6th grade, and for further context, I was the fat kid. There was this girl I had a crush on and the whole class knew.
Okay.
So one day for a group assignment, he tried to hook me up by pairing me with her and I was hyped.
Oh, hell yeah.
But when I went over to her desk to start working with her, she started bawling her eyes and was disgusted at the thought of working with me.
Oh, Jesus.
I felt like garbage and was going to ask my teacher if
God.
I could join another group, but she said she could work through it.
Dude, what?
That was the most awkward social studies assignment that I had ever worked on.
That's it. That's the end of the story. Just, hey, you're going to work with this kid. And they just started bawling and inconsolable crying. What? What a fucked up story. Jesus Christ. Okay. You know what? If I was the teacher, that's kind of the teacher's fault. Teachers trying to play the matchmaker, that's their fault. Why not just teach the curriculum, bro? Stop trying to be cute. Stop trying to do this whole matchmaker thing, trying to set kids up. Don't do that. Holy shit, man. You know she was probably scared to death of that. He's like assigning people, and slowly she's realizing there's less and less people available. That's fucked up. Just put the questions on the board, bro. That's what I'm saying. Jesus.
When I was in sophomore year of college, I had a friend. Let's call him Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimmy was one of those
Okay,
people
Jimmy.
who try to get attention by being the loudest one in the room.
Love that kid.
One day we were all hanging out, and we decided we want to get some food.
Right.
There was a really good pizza place that was only a short walk away, so we decided we'd hit it up.
Okay.
On the way, we stumbled onto a funeral procession.
Jimmy, don't.
It blocked the street
Don't
we
do
were
it,
trying
Jimmy.
to walk
Don't
through,
do
and
it.
we were forced to
Don't
wait
do
until
it,
all the cars
Jimmy.
had passed.
You better not.
Well, I guess Jimmy had never seen a hearse before, and his first assumption was that this caravan of cars was going to a wedding.
Congratulations.
So he cupped his hands to his mouth and shouted, "Congratulations." One of the car windows rolled down, and a guy shouted back, "It's a funeral, you asshole." And then we all had to stand there and wait in painful silence for like 10 minutes while we waited for the procession to end.
It's funny to me that the guy rolled down the window and said that. Like he thought you didn't know. No, actually, it's a funeral. Someone died. Oh. Yeah, that part seems fake. Well, I would just assume that guy was just being a piece of shit. Very polite of them, I guess. Right? Cut back at that heckler. He just informed him. Oh, I hit the desk. Oops. Yeah, just learned a valuable lesson, I guess. That's funny. Well, now Jimmy will never make that mistake again. Hearses are kind of cool, though. True. Got like a big back on them, like a hatchback. Cool-ass car.
Hello, Coney.
Hello.
In 6th grade, I developed a crush on a girl in my grade, but it never went anywhere.
Okay.
Fast forward to junior year of high school, and I still liked her.
Right.
At the time, I had this idea that she had liked me all along, all because she had complimented me once 4 years ago. To prove this theory, I had to get closer to her.
Right.
I decided to audition to the school's annual student-directed musical because she did theater,
my God,
although I
there's
had
so
no
many
experience
musicals
singing or
tonight.
dancing.
Oh,
On the day of the
no.
audition, I walk into the room and immediately freeze. The student-directed musical was usually run by seniors, so I expected to be singing to some. I was surprised to see that this year it was being directed by juniors.
It's her, isn't it?
Can you guess who it was?
I bet it was
That's
her.
right. I would have to awkwardly sing and dance in front of this girl and two of her friends who were helping her cast. Before I even started singing, I saw her whisper something to one of her friends, who laughed very loudly in response.
My baby. Hello,
This caused
my
all three to be
honey.
visibly holding in laughter throughout my entire number.
Holy
I completely
shit,
fucked
dude.
it up and left the room in
Oh
shame.
my God.
Not only was my theory was proven wrong, but I didn't make it into the show.
Oh no. You didn't get cast after that? Oh, that's awful. You have to go through with the audition. They're all laughing at you. You really thought she liked you? Oh my God. That's actually a nightmare. I would still have dreams about that today. That's fucked up. Kids are awful, man. Oh my God, dude. What a mess.
My pants ripped at the beginning of the school day.
Okay.
A clean cut across the center, right beneath my sack.
Ugh, don't say
My
that.
underwear also had a huge gaping hole in the same spot.
Okay.
I spent the day
What are you
tightly
doing with your
clenching my
pants?
pants together. It was like pushing two opposite magnets together all day.
Dude, come on.
And staples were simply not strong enough to contain it. Final class. Two boys let me go in front of them.
Dude,
They
stop.
insist.
Stop.
As I walk by them, they laugh.
Oh my God.
They saw it. They saw my sack hanging out of my pants.
Stop calling it
They knew.
that.
But they could never
Stop.
take back that they went out of their way to see another man's balls.
Okay.
So really, I think I won in the end.
This was a bad story. I hate that you wrote this in. I don't like this story. Get more reliable pants. How long is this dude's sack? Stop saying that. I don't want to talk about this story anymore. That's enough. How did you rip the underwear and the pants? Chet, you guys are gross. This is disgusting. Stop. The editor, don't put that one in, please.
In middle school, I used to do this thing where, if me and a guy in the stall next finished pooping,
Yeah.
I would say pleasure doing business with you. My dad...
Why did you do that? Why would you say? What the fuck? Why does he have a voice line? That's awful. I'm going to do that now. Don't. This probably doesn't have a good ending.
My dad always said he was doing his business when he went to poop, so I thought it was normal.
It's not.
Anyway, last week I said it after pooping, and I swear, the dean walked out of the stall. This dude is scary as fuck. I want to die. My school sends an email to parents when someone gets a detention, detailing why they got it. So the parents know why their kid gets home an hour late, and so the parents know how hard to whoop the kid's ass. Anyway, it's third period and I don't know how I am going to explain this to my parents.
That's the end of the story. It ends there. That's it. Dude said that shit to the dean. They put him in detention, and then he was ruminating in the class. It's a cliffhanger. You don't know how it ends. Stephen King ending. Yeah, what could happen? Your viewers are disgusting freaks. Hey, you don't got to tell me. I know. I get it. What an awful thing to say. I thought you were going to say, do you guys ever do this? If I'm pooping in a stall and the other guy is pooping in a stall, I will wait. I'll be the second one always. I just sit in there on my phone. I'm like, he goes first. Because the last thing I want is to, see him at the sink at work. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want him to know I poop. It's my little secret, right? So I'll just wait. But the problem is that the other guy sometimes will also wait. There's one time that I spent 40 minutes in the bathroom. I finished my business in 5 to 10, and I just sat there. And then I realized, I was like, this motherfucker is not leaving. Yeah, it was a standoff. My boss was like, where'd you go? I was like, oh, I had a long lunch. It was a game of chicken. Yeah, he did the same thing. I gave up. That is psychopath behavior. I don't think so. The last thing I want is to leave and then a motherfucker like this kid comes out and talks to me. No. I want to do my business in private and not let anybody know about it. I would go in the woods if I could. Just walk into the fucking forest. Let it go. But instead, I got to go in this stall. There's only 2 stalls in the place, too. I don't want to know anybody in that bathroom. Yeah. I actually thought that was common. Yeah. I'll sit in there and I'll just wait. Pleasure doing business with you. What a dumb thing to say. I would be so shocked.
My dad used to do stage act.
All right, hold on. Let's change it. Ooh, a fellow thespian. Chat will flame you for this, but I think it's pretty cool.
My dad used to do stage acting.
I forgot I hate Will. Let's do Mike. Hello, Mike.
My dad used to do stage acting.
Yeah.
When I was in kindergarten, I saw him perform and then there were none.
Wait, really? I was in that show. I was the guy that dies first. He says wizard a lot, which was weird because it was like it's like a slang thing. He says wizard. It's weird. It means like cool, you know? It was really hard to say. Shitty show.
When I was in kindergarten, for those who don't know, that is a murder mystery about people being secluded on an island and picked off one by one.
The judge does it, by the way. He pretends to be dead, but he comes back later.
I thought it was
I'm saving you a couple hours.
I thought it was the coolest shit ever and tried to make a school play about it in kindergarten. My casting process was giving my friends a list of character names and asking which one they wanted to play.
Okay.
The teacher thought it was all just a fun fantasy
until
I started walking up to the kids I
Yeah.
cast and telling them how their character would die. Except I didn't say it was in story. So I was just walking up to kids and saying things like, you're going to be chopped up with an axe.
That does happen.
The kids did not like that, and I ended up going to the principal's office.
And you're going to get pushed off the cliff. You're going to be poisoned with arsenic. That's very funny. It's Danganronpa? It is, actually. It's like early Danganronpa. Also, don't be mad at me for spoilers. You were not reading an Agatha Christie novel. Shut the fuck up. Coney, I looked up the plot. It's literally Among Us. No, it's a murder mystery. That's not a... You guys are so stupid. That's what a murder mystery is. It's Knives Out. It's fucking... Whatever. Yeah, don't look up the original title of that book. You'll get in trouble. Don't do that. I'm reading one right now. What, an Agatha Christie novel? I would spoil it for you if I knew any of the other ones. I don't know that one. Coney, were you the sussy imposter? Nope, I was crew. I died first. It was something where the cast director really wanted me to be in the show, but I didn't have time because I was, like, partying a lot. So they were like, hey, you can be this guy. And I'm, like, sick. So I just, I was on for, like, 30 minutes a night, maybe. And then I die. Why would it be named that? I don't know. It was the 1800s or whatever. Shit was weird. H.P. Lovecraft had a slur cat name. Just fucking times were different. Very strange. What's the alternate title? Why don't you look it up? You're going to get banned for saying it. Use Google.
Once I went on a school...
1869? Jesus.
Once I went on a school trip to Toronto. On that day, we visited the...
Times were not different. He was weird. You're telling me people were not racist back then? Times weren't different. People weren't racist in the 1860s. It was just this one guy. It was H.P. Lovecraft alone. Come on, man.
On that day, we visited the Niagara Falls. As I was taking pictures of the falls, some couple comes up to me and asks if I can take a picture of them. Me as a young, not fully bilingual kid, French is my first language. I understood. Are you taking pictures of me? I was confused but answered.
Extraordinarily racist. Cosmically racist, some might say.
I was confused but answered accordingly by rudely saying no.
Bloodborne.
I then go back to taking pictures of the falls.
Right.
I remark that they now are standing and looking at me confused. I finally understand and awkwardly take a picture for them.
Right.
As a very dumb kid and as I don't know how I should take the picture, I improvise and try to make it half them half the falls. I end up cutting the guy out of the photo. I didn't take multiple because I didn't know I should have done that. They could pick better ones. Honestly, it's still so weird to me that they asked a 12-year-old, clearly barely bilingual kid of all people.
And that's the story. That's it. Who will take this picture? You, the child. Why don't you take a picture of me in the falls? She is beautiful, no? Magnifique. What a strange... okay, that's a weird one. The baby. The baby takes such beautiful pictures. The baby has the uncorrupted mind. Oh. Oh, that's stupid. That's dumb. I love doing the French accent. It's so funny to me. I don't know why. Silly hour. It's been silly night, bro. I'm sick and I'm barely holding it together. It's been very silly tonight.
A little over a year ago, I saw a new Poemon fan game had come out, so I had played a bit of it.
Awesome.
The plot kept mentioning light and darkness, so I joked about it a bit, but overall had a lot of fun with the game.
Light of the darkness,
I then
the shadow
decided
of
to
light,
make a
right.
tweet about it.
Mhm.
I said I had fun playing the game even though the plot sounded like it was written by a 13-year-old Kingdom Hearts fan.
Right.
Now I'm used to being able to say whatever I want to my single-digit amount
Did
of
you get
followers
quote tweeted?
because no one will see it.
Uh-oh.
However, this time someone saw it. It was the sole developer of the fan game. He said that he hadn't played Kingdom Hearts and that he just sucks at writing. I look at his profile and see that this kid is 14. I just chat on this kid's fully developed game that he made by himself publicly. I felt so bad, and now I don't say bad things about indie projects.
Oh, that poor kid, man. I mean, it literally was made by a kid. This is Pokemon Dark Rising. This was literally made by a teenager. You know what? Good for that kid, though. He still showed initiative. He made a cool game that you ended up playing. Hopefully he can take it on the chin. I mean, I'm sure it's dog-ass writing, right? It's a kid, but it's weird because before it was just fanfics and nobody knew how old anybody was, but now I guess you could make entire games, and those could be bad, and then the person who made it can see it. Ugh. You got to read the dialogue in that game. I think I'll pass, actually, but thank you. And now he got shouted out on the Coney stream. Hell yeah. How long ago was this? A little over a year ago. So now he's 15. Hey, go ahead and play that game if you guys want to play a game with good writing. Let's go ahead and give him some thumbs up. Maybe, 10s on Metacritic. Coney's not up to date on the fanfic meta. Nope. People used to just, RP in chat rooms when I was young. Like Pokemon trainers and shit. And message boards and stuff. Don't be weird. Don't make a face. Come on. I was on a Final Fantasy Tactics board, and they had a mini game in it, and I was the top wizard on the site. Not a joke. I was the top black wizard. Black magic was wizard. The black magic guy. I was very good. Everybody looked up to me. I cast all the spells. Black mage. That's what it is. That's what it's called. Yeah, I was very good. People always wanted me for raids and shit. You would do 1v1s on that site. It was great. Coney, do not say you were the top wizard. I didn't say I was a grand wizard. That's different. Stop. What the Okay. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm good.
This story happened when I was in the 4th grade. I was about 10 years old. It was an ordinary day in class
what a lovely
when
start.
we were assigned
Okay.
a project to write and deliver a speech on anything you wanted, school appropriate of course. I had horrible stage fright growing up, but a lot of it goes away when I'm talking about something I am really passionate
Sure, of
about.
course.
So I decided to write a speech about what I enjoyed the most in my
Love
childhood, Poemon.
Awesome.
It was so
Yup.
good in my head.
Sure.
My first games were the 5th generation, but at this time I was playing older gens for the first
The
time,
best ones,
and X
true.
and Y had just came out.
Right.
As I was watching my classmates deliver their speeches,
Yup.
I noticed everyone else in the class
Oh,
wrote
no.
about a topic far more serious in tone. Global warming, endangered animal
okay.
species, religion for example.
Uh-huh.
It was my turn now.
Oh, God.
I went up to this makeshift small podium at the front of the class, introduced my
Oh,
topic, and
no.
for about 2 minutes explained Poemon, some history, and
You know what?
influences
That's
it's
not
had
bad.
on
That's not
culture,
bad.
which are normal and common observations.
Sure.
It does not end there, of
Well,
course.
okay.
For the next 6 or so minutes, I began talking about the games, some of their
God.
stories, characters, and even the most obscure
do
Easter
not
eggs
care.
even regular fans
We do
wouldn't
not
know
care.
about. I remember looking up at the class about 2-3
Oh,
through my speech
God.
and being met
Oh,
with blank
okay.
stares, tilted heads, half smiles. It took me this long to realize that absolutely nobody realized what the fuck I was talking about, and nobody could apply it to themselves or their lives, unlike the preceding speeches. I was able to improv to cut my speech a tad short, and I don't even remember being that embarrassed in the moment.
Okay.
But when I got home that day and gave it some reflection, I really did not want anybody to remember this day
dude.
ever again.
Yeah, but that's
I
on the
pray
teacher.
I'm the only one who did.
Yeah.
I'm almost 20 now, and this is
No.
one of those memories from childhood for me that will never fade.
No, they definitely all remember, because I remember somebody doing very embarrassing presentation in 9th or 10th grade, and I'll never forget it. I don't think of her anymore, but I think about her doing something embarrassing. So you've left an indelible mark on those people that they'll remember until they die. So nobody's ever going to forget, but you'll never see them again, probably. So you're okay. You have many embarrassing years ahead. Right. I feel like that's not that bad. That's more the teacher's fault, more than anything, for not making clear what you should talk about. Let me see. You're 20 now. Yeah, you have plenty more embarrassments to happen. Yeah, you're good. My 4th grade class would have liked that. Well, I guess you got to read the room. If everybody else is talking about, you could probably pivot it into, a zoology thing, how the Pokemon are, based on animals or something and regional differences. You could have made that work, but you were in 4th grade and not smart enough, so. L for you. You could have done that. There's always a way out. Work on your yap skill. Gen 5 is about politics. All right. Isn't that the New York one, X and Y? It's the black. No, that's black and white.
Freshman year of high.
Aren't all Pokemon games about politics? They said every game was about politics. Even Metal Gear Solid. Stupid libs, am I right?
Freshman year of high school, my butts and I got pretty into airsoft, We all bought our own airsoft guns that were basically straight-up replicas of real-life firearms, but with little orange bits on the end.
Okay.
One of my friends had a very large wooded backyard,
Awesome.
and we would fuck around with them
Hell
there
yeah,
and
do
do
the
trick shots
360.
like we were filming Call of
Shall
Duty
we?
montages
Trick shot.
or some shit.
Hit the
But
hit
we
marker
got
sound.
bored of this, and over the summer went to a closed-down school a few miles away and decided to have
That's your
that be
map.
our map and have a full-on battle.
Awesome.
Maybe it was the fact that about 8 high school kids wearing face masks and dressed in military gear
God.
and carrying what appeared to be assault weaponry.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was the fact that one of us had the bright idea to climb on top of one of the school buildings, but the police ended up showing up.
Yeah, they should. What the fuck? Try to get a sniper's location. Try to get in the nest. What are you doing up there? Are you serious?
We all thought we were in some for real
You
trouble,
would be.
so booked it ASAP. A couple of us left our airsoft guns
Oh,
behind,
God.
and we just sprinted through the woods behind the
Those are
school for like
expensive.
20 minutes straight until we ended up in an entirely different neighborhood, and we called my mom to pick us up
Okay.
and give us a ride because we were scared of going to jail.
I guess you wouldn't have gone to jail, but they would have definitely put you on a list. These child soldiers of, like, I don't know, Kansas City, Missouri. Just a bunch of 8-year-olds running around in military gear. Like, who's creating a child army here? What's going on here in Odessa, Texas? What's going on? No fly list time. Yeah, I hope you're not going to Disney World next year. Your ass is not traveling. That poor kid. W story. Great story. You know what? They were all great stories, but unfortunately, it's the last one. Fellas, thanks for watching Cringe Confessional. What was your favorite story? Comment below, like and subscribe. I forgot to say that all day. I'm going to go take a long bath sounds so good. With steam. I'm going to go pass out. What was your favorite story? You want one of these Snuggies? They're called Oodies. They're from Australia. Thanks for watching, everybody. Twitch is saying goodbye, too. Bye, Twitch. Bye, YouTube. See you next time. I'm going to go take care of myself. A little bit of self-care. I'll see you guys next time. Bless up. Thank you. Stay cringing. Oh, please submit, by the way. We're running out. We're at December of 2023. So we're 7 months in. So we only got 7 months left. All right? You better subscribe. You better add, okay? Subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye, everybody. Goodbye. So long. Oh, my goodness. I'm so tired. Start over? Shut up. I'm so sleepy. It's not 2E time. What time is it? I've only streamed for 2.5 hours. Why does it feel like I'm overworking? Good night, sleepy boy. I'm so tired. All right. Bless up, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll go see Brawl Pro. Whew. The COVID makes you Joe Biden sleep. Bro, I can't wait. I'm actually going to zonk the fuck out. I'm so excited to lay in bed. Oh. Might be a side stream tomorrow. I might be on the side stream for a little bit because I might play Rivals or something. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, best feeling ever. Dude, I can't wait. It's going to feel so good. Shit, I got to take the trash out, though. It's trash night. COVID sucks. Hope you get well soon. Thank you. Yeah, this is the hardest COVID's ever hit me. I'm fucking beat. But I thought we had a good show tonight. I thought it went pretty well. Thank you guys for submitting. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the primes. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, I'll post the VOD now. Bless up, everybody. See you on Sunday. Sunday's a reactioning night, I do believe. Goodbye.